Hello. Oh, I hear myself. That's not good. Hello. Oh, crap, I hear an echo now. Hello? Oh, I don't hear an echo on anymore. Please tell me it's good for you. I muted something and I don't hear my echo anymore. Hopefully now it's good. Yeah, that was the main issue though. Yay, okay, that was the main issue. I've had that with Streamlabs before. Sometimes it just like won't work on your end, even though the settings are perfect, and I have to quickly close the program and open it, and then it's perfect. It just has to like reboot itself, which is weird. Which sucks, you can't really close a program unless you end stream. But I hear my game now. Drunk slops, I know. I know, it's so crazy. Get it together, slops, please. I should really make the switch to OBS. Especially with all the stuff that came out about Streamlabs. But I hate how much I like Streamlabs. I started with OBS and I didn't like it and I switched to Streamlabs. And I've had an easier time with Streamlabs overall. Like, believe it or not, when I started streaming, I had more audio issues with OBS. Okay, let me figure this out. What? Oh my goodness. That's a spicy quote. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. But yeah, I'm gonna have to... I may rely on the mods like more often than I normally do about like maybe if possible if we can figure out how to change game categories from chat, things like that. I mean, of course, to some extent I'm gonna know what like my views are. Like when we raid it at the end of stream, I'm gonna have to open Twitch and see my live list. Well, not necessarily. I could like check from my phone, but like when we raid, I'm gonna see like blank raiders. So it's not something I can completely avoid, but I'm like really gonna try to like not touch my analytics, not touch my views when I'm live. Yeah, anything that I can control. I'm just trying to I'm trying to adjust something here. Ah! Streamlabs, please. I need to see my game. Source projector. I'm on display too. Yay, okay, I see my game now. Thank you so much, Joel. I appreciate you. More than one viewer, thank you. And like, it doesn't even matter. When I think about when I started streaming a year ago, it's so cool that I even like... You know, I have like a consistent audience usually. And it's always like us, like, hanging out. And I have like the best people in here that I could ask for. And like, always someone to talk to, you know what I mean? Like, the chat's always bumping, no matter what we're at. And that's what matters. So I just like don't want to get caught up in like specific numbers and like comparison and stuff like that. Thank you so much. So right now, I don't have Twitch open. I just have my stream closed captions open. All I do is talk. I love it. How's everything sounding? Is the volume okay? Because I have output going through 2 different sources. One's quite quiet and one's quite loud. Good night, Joshi. Perfect. Thank you so much. Okay. Sorry, I know that was like a really long intro to stream. I forget where we left off. I haven't touched Ni no Kuni in a hot second. I think we basically did everything in this area. Yeah, there are a few errands that we haven't done yet, but I don't have like the enthusiasm I need. So I was gonna just leave it for now. Oh, that's amazing! Oh my gosh, I love that, Joel. But yeah, if anyone's just coming in, it's a lot to explain, so if you want the full gist of it, you're better off watching like the first half of this VOD now. Or like the first 20 minutes of the last VOD, I guess you could say, since I just reset. But yeah, I was on the fence about commissioning. I ended up taking the same approach I did with my first batch of emotes, because I found these that were like pay to use and get them color customized, and I thought it was so perfect. I was like, I don't care if people on Twitch have them. And I just got the color code to like perfectly match my current emotes. And I think they're so cute. So yeah, there are some duplicates like Love and Rip. So those will be like variations of current emotes, which is fine. I uploaded Wave and Cozy as our last 2 tier 1 emotes, but I was saying like we can always play around with it depending on what people like most. The rest I made bit emotes, but I can always switch it around and we could see what sticks. Because I think Shy is so cute. I made it a bit emo because I feel like it wouldn't be used in that many like contexts. But it's so cute. So we can always play around with it. The only ones that went to tier 1 are Cozy and Wave, because Wave will get used all the time. Shy is adorable. Even if it doesn't get used a ton, I feel like I want that it's tier 1. It's so cute. I need it and we'll earn it. Yeah, but it's so cute. I want everyone to use it. So I feel like maybe I'll just make it tier 1. I think Wave should stay as tier 1. Because like Wave will get used all the time. I don't know. Hype would make sense as tier 1. Gosh, I wish I had more than 9 slots. I'm stressed. But yeah, I'm really happy with them. I think they're so cute. Oh, I love the Wave. Yeah, I feel like you can tell it's a different emote artist, but it's similar. It's consistent enough because of the colors and like the general art style, which I'm fine with. Let's do this. Yeah, there were a few I couldn't do because they all tie into like finding enthusiasm, which I haven't been able to do. So we're just gonna progress with the main story. We can always come back here and finish the errands if we want to later in game. Hi, Bootless! It's so good. I love it. Yeah, I was thinking of commissioning from scratch, but I don't know. It would be like really expensive, and I'm not saying like that's a bad thing. I think artists are so talented and should charge as much as they want to for their art, because, you know, artists deserve it. But I don't know, I just found these ones and I thought they were so perfect. I thought they were so cute. Like, so why commission ones from scratch when they're already perfect? And yeah, I was able to make them look pretty similar to my original batch, which I'm happy about. Ow, my leg. Not me. Freaking kicking my desk. But how's everyone doing? I guess I was talking about myself and my life the whole first hour stream. How are all you doing? You're good? I'm so glad. See, maybe I should just do what I like best. Like, if I look at the new emotes, Cozy and Shy are my 2 favorites by far. So maybe there's a good chance Cozy and Shy would be everyone else's favorites. So maybe those should just be tier 1 so everyone can use them. But Wave is cute too. We could always move some of the old emotes to bit emotes as well. I don't know. You're allowed? Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. But I mean, I appreciate you all being here. I want to know how you're all doing too. You do you. Thank you. I'm confused about where I'm meant to go. I swear, I don't touch this game for like 1 week. And I forget everything. Okay, so we want to go down here. Okay, we're going the right way. I'm excited to play this again, though. I really like this game. I have adult beverages. I do have some beers in my fridge. I could go grab one. Here, Wizard Beak. Don't fight me! I'm gonna outrun you. Oh. It's like... I see something sparkly in the water. So I apologize if I missed anything in chat. I feel like I've been blabbering all stream. I got some whetstones. Okay. So yeah, if I've missed anything you want me to see, feel free to let me know.
Come on, you guys!
I'm twinkly in the water. I found a twinkly stone. Oh, thank you. I apologize if I cough. I still feel like I have a bit of a cold. I forget everything about this game. Momo. We've had really good progress in our games, though. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you all. Thanks. Yeah, and then I think I'm gonna play... So, Breath of the Wild is on the agenda for tomorrow, and then I think Saturday or Sunday we'll do a lot of Zelda. Because I'm really excited about the Zelda 100%. I've been grinding some stuff off stream. I've been like trying to collect mainly just upgrading like fairy armor. And like, I mean, you know, farming things I need for the armor upgrades. It's been fun. I love the cozy emote. It's so exciting to see people use them. Maybe I should make Shy tier 1 as well. I mean, any emote, they're all so good. Any emote we have is tier 1. They'll all get used and like loved. So you can't go wrong. I just wish I could have them all tier 1 so more people could use them. I mean, I have follower emote slots too. I could probably technically move the remaining ones to follower emotes instead of bit emotes, and then we all use them. You know what I'm saying? And then I could bring back like not like this and like the Eevee the fuck emote back to the bit emotes. And keep like the non-animated one as like tier 2, tier 3 in bits. I don't know. How you doing? How you doing, Bootless? This is pretty. A little beach area. Kind of. A little bit. A foresty beach area. Castaway Cove. I'm gonna be in the water. As a twinkly sense, he's using it for evil. You'll be live before I get home tomorrow. Oh no.
Jeepers.
Oh, jeepers. Cutscene. Castaway Cove. Oh wow. Yeah, I'll miss you, Snow. Yeah, thanks again for being so nice about me, like, moving my stream yesterday to Saturday or Sunday. I got a lot done. Ada helped me a ton, which is good. Don't feel bad. I do feel bad too, though. You misread? Oh! Oh, thanks, Joel. Stop, thief. A thief where? Oh, no, you're good. No worries. I'll probably be live for like a while, so I'm sure it's no problem. No worries. But safely, yeah. A man, he ran off with a huge pot. Come back here. You must pay. Someone has to stop him. It's daylight robbery. You're not going to let him get away with it, are you, Ollie boy? Yeah, we were talking about it a little bit. Ada and Brandon and our friends, or some of our friends, are seeing it right now, and I'm so sad. I said, how come you didn't invite me? I would have liked to come. And Ada was like, I did. I asked you like last time you were over a few weeks ago, and you said no. I was like, I guess maybe I did, but I don't remember. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. Oop, I know, that was my bad. No way, we need to go after him. I was like, I don't remember, but I believe. Because sometimes I'm bad at, like, I zone out when people talk to me. I don't know if this makes me sound like a horrible person. But I do this a lot. I, like, zone out when people talk to me sometimes. And I'm not really, like, actively thinking about it. But I'm like, yeah, no, And I'm just, like, acting like I'm, like, acknowledging it. But I'm, like, my brain is somewhere else. You too. I don't even realize I do it. I'm pretty bad for it, where I'm like actively like, yeah, right, yeah, and people are like, okay, so like, what do you think about that? Or what did I just say? I'm like, what? That's crazy. Yeah, I say that all the time. It makes me sound like a horrible person. Maybe we're all just not very social. I just like, sometimes my brain just like is somewhere else, I swear. That's a spirit, proper brave you are, Mun. No wonder you passed them trials. Hehe, I knew you'd say that, Oliver. Let's chase down that criminal. Oliver, come on. But yeah, we had fun. It's like I didn't cancel my stream. I was just on a different channel. Because we streamed on Brandon's stream. And Joel was hanging out with us, and Polly for a bit. We played Detroit Become Human, like a solid 4 hours of it. Which I want to do on my own channel eventually. It was intense. It was very intense. But I don't even mind. I don't really think I'm spoiling it for myself because there's so many like outcomes in that game. If I end up streaming it, I could just do like a different combination of what I'm doing now, which is cool. Like the replay value is crazy. It was fun. It was very fun. This is a cute little place. Oh wait, I'm exploring. I think I'm meant to be like chasing a criminal. My bad. Why'd you run into traffic? That's one thing. When I played on my channel, I've got to make sure I catch that train. I've got to get to the train station because that was too stressful for me. Swift solutions. So here's the stuff going on for this town, I guess. Oh jeez. Least offending option. I shot someone. Snow. I was a killer. It was crazy. And everyone else was telling me, they're like, I didn't do that option. I just snuck out of the house. And I shot a man with a gun. Yeah, it was crazy. I was a horrible person. Actually, I don't take it back. He was a bad man. Yeah, and I held like I held a convenience store man at gunpoint. Yeah, it was bad. It was so bad. Maybe I will do that option again when I play it on my channel though, because that gun came in handy in 2 different, you know, scenarios. Maybe having a gun would be useful in the later stages of the game. Runs. Oh no. It was for a good cause. I was helping a little girl who had like an abusive dad and she had nowhere to go. And I was just trying to get her some clean, warm clothes. It was for a good reason. Okay, let's maybe look at these quests a little bit. Jesus, no. This hat needs to be centered or it will bother me. Okay. Duel in the desert. I forget how to play this game. I feel like I don't have the attention span for reading all of this right now. I'm gonna accept all of these. I do want to ask a yes or no question. I mean, you may be the only one who's played this in chat, Joel. Up until last stream, I was convinced that those, like, sewer manholes in the ground was gonna become, like, a means of fast travel. And we just learned last stream that it's actually where you store, like, extra familiars. It's like a little Pokemon gym or whatever. So, I do actually genuinely want to know, is there gonna be, like, some sort of means of fast travel later in this game? Because if I leave some bounties that I want to go back and do later in game, I'm worried that it's gonna get to a point where I'm like so out of the way that it won't even be worth it. Oh, there is. Okay, that's good. Because if I like go across the sea, I feel like I'm never gonna get back to the desert. It takes a while though. Okay, so it's in my best interest to do whatever I'm able to when it's available to me. I'm just so confused about why I'm not able to do 3 side quests in the last major town. I feel like I've talked to every NPC. I don't know how I managed to miss out on like some enthusiasm. Like maybe I should quickly go back to Ding Dong Well and talk to not the well. I never want to go to the well again. Maybe I should go back to like Ding Dong Dell and like talk to everyone. I feel like I missed some enthusiasm somehow. For later, so that is something that's possible. Like you can't finish like 100% a whole town all at once. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Like going into this game, it wasn't even supposed to be like a completionist standpoint. And now I'm like, my mind's obsessing over 100%ing like the bounty hunts and stuff. But I feel like I could still like, you know, have pretty good progress in the game without doing all of them. No, you're good. You're good. Yeah, I know I asked you a ton of questions and you played a long time ago. So I apologize about that. You're probably like, gosh, I don't even remember. Okay. Underway. Cool. Can I do this? Not yet. Gosh, my throat. No bounties. Maybe I should actually read these. Summerlands. So maybe I should go back to the desert. Bony Beast keeps challenging travelers to duels in the desert. Castaway Cove. All of these are in the Summerlands. Maybe I should go back out there. People with more troubles than they can swallow. We'll place notices on the errand board over there. I don't see an errand board. This is a cute little place. I like it. But usually if someone has like enthusiasm to give you or like you can benefit from them, your necklace will light up around them or their like character marker will be different. So I feel like I've talked to everyone I can. So maybe I just can't talk to certain people yet. Oh, wrong button. I keep clicking the wrong thing. It's before I go there. Let's like talk to everyone of interest, I guess. Is there no way for me to pull up a mini map? It's so weird. Okay, you're not interesting. Little children, not interesting. I thought I had a mini map before. I'm very confused. You'll know it's hard to miss. True. Yeah, the game like really makes it stand out if you can benefit from someone. Oh, like that. What should I prepare for her tonight? I wonder. You're not interesting, little children. True. Are you cooking dinner, miss? I love that. Thank you, Snow. There's an old lady who lives alone near here. You see, I assist her with domestic tasks and so on. So you're her maid, huh? Ho ho. Oh, nothing like that. It is merely something I choose to do. The old lady, she cared for me when I was a child. I'm merely repaying the very favor she performed for me. Oh wait, I never got my horoscope. I gotta see what it is. Horoscope. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that. I can't believe that, Joel. Oh my gosh. I don't remember what that's from. Oh, probably like Elizabeth. Wow. I'm gonna have so much fun making a meme out of it. My last stream of the year. I'm just gonna milk it. I'm gonna say, wow, I can't believe I'm not gonna see you guys until next year. Until 2022. I'm gonna miss you guys. I won't see you till next year. You always get that one? Yeah, you do actually. You've gotten that one a few times. Make it stop. I can't believe it's almost 2022. The only thing keeping me going is Breath of the Wild 2. And a slight possibility of it being next year. Other than that, I have nothing to look forward to. That's so dark. Breath of the Wild 2, I'm so excited. Valentine's Day cards in the stock room already. That is so cute. Oh. God, it's kind of crazy though, how Valentine's Day is like coming up and it seems so far away. Oh yeah, that's true. So many good games. Oh my goodness. Without asking for a single guilder in return, you know. Oh, so she's got kindness to spare. Yeah. More kindness in her little finger than most folks have in their whole body. Excuse me, miss. We were wondering if you'd be able to help us with something. You require my assistance. That's right. We were hoping you'd be able to share a little bit of your kindness with us. There's somebody who needs it, you see. I want to see something. I'm gonna drop these all in chat. Maybe someone else was saying this. It's really easy to like move around emotes between bit emotes and tier 1 emotes now. Like Twitch has made it pretty easy, the emote page to navigate. So we could always like switch them around and see which ones we like most. I think Wave makes sense as tier 1, but I love Shy. It's so cute. But I don't want people to feel like they need to get bits to use them. Maybe I could make the rest follower emotes. I don't know. We could do that. And then yeah, I could keep bit emotes as like not cartoon ones. I love them all. If I made the rest follower emotes, I don't know how many follower emote slots I have, but if I were to do that, then everyone could use all of them. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. And then I could fill up my bit emotes. I could make a twinkly fight. That'd be kind of cute. Gosh, I just wish I had more emote slots. Okay, so I need to take kindness from her. I keep talking about my emotes. I'm so excited about it. I just keep getting distracted by them. What a creepy. Oh my goodness. Oh. Warm, fuzzy gift of generosity. Yay. Oh, I love the wave too. I love them all. They're so cute. Okay. Good stuff. We got some kindness. I'm confused. Sun, please, right? Time is moving by really fast. How do I get there? Oh, from the lower level. Oh my gosh, this place is a maze. How do I do that? How do I get down to that lower level? I'm very confused. Why am I so confused right now? Okay, go straight, Oliver. Is this Lurelin Village? It does give off Lurelin vibes. Okay, apparently this will branch off and I can... Oh yes, I can go down here. I was so confused. Okay, I was so confused. You would not believe your eyes. I like to make myself believe. It does give me Lurelin vibes. There are a lot of people over here. Few people. You're fishermen, huh? All monsters? No, fisherman worthy of name. Oh, I think he's got courage for me. Yep, courage. Okay. Hi, Astra. How are you doing? Hello, hello. Bensters, hi. It's nice to meet you. Welcome in. 10 million fireflies. This really does give me Lurelin vibes. It's very cute. Open this. Oh, magic. Let's see if this works. Yeah. I'm doing well. How are you doing? I hope you're having a great day. It's really nice to meet you. Have you played this game before, Bensters? Okay, let me kind of look at my journal again. Maybe I could use courage for the previous town? Oh, I haven't been around. I've been finishing the game myself. That's so exciting. I hope you've been having fun with it. I've been pretty slow with it. So we're still like pretty early stages, I want to say. We're definitely making progress, but we're not too far into the game by any means. But I hope you've been having fun with it. Enthusiasm to mend the broken heart. No, all of the errands that have to do with the last town, you need enthusiasm. Yes, it's out of the question. Finished it a couple days ago, very good. Oh, that's incredible. I don't think I'm gonna do it immediately after because I have so many games on my backlog. But I definitely want to play the second one on stream eventually. I've heard it's really fun. I know a lot of people actually like it more than this one. Oh, hello. Very good. That's exciting. That's exciting, Astro. You don't look so good. I've been a man of the sea ever since I was a babe in arms. Congrats. I suddenly find myself to be most terribly afraid of the ocean I've always loved. I cannot bring myself to go fishing. What has become of me, I do not know. This man is conflicted. You like the combat more? Really? Oh, I'm intrigued. I definitely want to try it out. Platinum. Post-game grind? Platinum trophy? I don't even really know what that means. Like you did all the bonus content? That's really cool. That's impressive. Oh, you're from Scotland? That's awesome. I'm in Canada. And we've got a ton of friends from all over the world in chat. We got friends in the UK, friends in America. we're from all over. Yeah, oh, Kingdom Hearts for sure. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts will be my next game no matter what, just because it's like a part of a subathon incentive I had. The next 3 games really are like kind of out of my control, but oh, that's awesome. That's really exciting. Should I play the second one? I don't know, I've never played it, but I've heard it's really fun, Ben. Yeah, like Polly said, for anyone just coming in or anyone who's finished the game, this is my first time playing it, so if you drop anything specific about the story or anything like that, the message will probably get bopped, but no hard feelings, just so I, you know, don't get anything spoiled for my first playthrough. Thank you, Polly, that's a good point. You love the second one? Yeah, Kingdom Hearts will be my next game, I'm really excited. Like he's broken-hearted, lacking courage. We have courage. You haven't played it yet? Oh, that's okay. It's not going anywhere. So whenever you want to get around to it, at least it'll, you know, it'll always be there when it feels right. Okay, so now he needs courage. Oh, that's so exciting. Okay, that's what I figured. He needs courage. Yeah, he was kind of nervous. Doesn't have one for some reason. Oh yeah, a lot of other like systems and game platforms, I guess you could say, online refer to things as achievements, right? Oh yeah, even Steam does that. That's true. Everything other than Nintendo, basically. I know Xbox does stuff like that too, I think. Swells my breast? What? Courage swells within my breast once more. It's an interesting way to say that. You're not scared of the sea anymore? Not in the slightest. I shall take to the waves, fourth wind. Yeah, that's an interesting way to say I feel courageous. So the courage swells in my breast. First I must show my gratitude. Accept this way of thanks. Ooh, fish burgers. Yay! What are you doing, my guy? Yay, we're doing good. I don't know why there's that blue dot blinking. Is that not someone I've spoken to already? It's someone above me. This place is a maze. Oh my goodness. Been going for half an hour, right? Isn't that so crazy? It feels like we've been going for like 2 hours. It's funny how that works. Wild. I need to speak to someone down here. Oh yeah, so I think I completely skipped over them. I think I need to speak to you. I missed what they said. Oh, it's not you. I was over here. I'm very confused. You're moving, that's why I'm confused. This is the future. You do seem happy. I've successfully visualized a swimsuit more elegant than anything's become before. For the designer, no joy is comparable. Oh, she's a swimsuit designer? We love that for her. She's a hustling girl boss. So cute, right, homie Dead? It's been so fun. It's really cute. It's really, really fun. I hope you're doing well, homie. It's nice to see you. I need only acquire the materials and my vision shall be realized. Perhaps you can help. Sorry, I'm not reading all of it. I'm just kind of skimming the dialogue. Hello. I hope you're doing well. That is such a cute emote. I just have emotes on the mind. I'm so excited about emotes. I was thinking about how one day, like if and when I maybe get partnered one day, there are definitely some commissioned emotes I'd want from scratch that are like personalized to this channel. Like I think a sheep head emote would be fun. I think a pizza pop like knob emote would be fun. I would like some with Eevee. Just things like personal to this channel, you know what I mean? I think that'd be so cute. Oh my gosh. So fun, right? Yeah, we've been talking about emotes for the whole start of stream. because I just got a ton of new ones. And I'm trying to figure out how I want to, like, you know, kind of move them around between bit emotes and, like, tier 1 emotes, because we have more emotes than I have slots for, which is tricky to navigate, because I like all of them. So I think we'll figure it out. Maybe I'll do a Discord poll and I can move them around and we see which ones get used the most, and then we'll keep it like that. Thank you, homie. I'm really happy with them. I'm really, really happy with them. And again, I could end up making the extra ones follower emotes instead of bit emotes, and then we can all use all of them. Because I don't know how many follower emote slots streamers get, but I know I have at least like 1 or 2. Thanks for saying that, homie. Sorry, I keep stopping the game to talk about emotes. Certain material that is rare. We could do that. Rainbow leaves. Interesting. What's a florid? Keep up, Ollie boy. They're creatures that roam in the shimmering sands. Oh. I feel like we have to go back to the desert. There were so many bounties linked with it. Thanks, Joel. I appreciate you. I just have emotes on the mind. I love emotes. Gosh, I'm so excited if and when we get partner one day. Like, if we ever get to a point during my time on Twitch where I feel like I'm like remotely close and like getting there, I feel like I'm just gonna like buy them all and just like prep. I'm so excited. Emotes on the mind. Mind on the emotes. Emotes on the mind all the time. Asperi knows his fashion. Drippy is a fashion icon. And a legend. And the moment. Pull down before you pick them up. How do I do that? I guess I have a freezing spell. Makes life difficult. I think we'll be okay. How are we meant to pull them down if we're holding them? The icy spell you got. Yeah, frostbite. Cool. Emote hype. Emotes are so fun. Emotes are so fun. You're very close to affiliate, aren't you, Polly? Do you have any emotes that you're planning, or not really? Not really thinking about it yet? I swear, emotes are just so fun. Especially when you're affiliate for the first time and you've got to, like, you know, there's a whole world of possibilities for what emotes you want. With the wordsmith. Hog. Tori, the wordsmith. Yo. I don't know what I'm saying. It sounds like a plan, Mr. Drifty. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. There's another area to this place. I kind of want to do the bounties, though, if I'm being honest. It seems like all of the bounties I have right now have to do with, going back to the desert. So I think we're gonna do that. Thanks for the lurk, homie. I appreciate it. Have a great lurk. This is, where are the Summerlands? Oh, wait a moment. The Summerlands is like the beginning of the game, isn't it? How do I check this out? Oh, so a lot of these I'm probably gonna have to leave until later in game. Unless I want to go through that mushroom forest again. You know. Where do I find all this stuff? I wish I had more info. It's bounties I want to be looking at. Northern Shimmering Sands. East of Castaway Cove. No, I'm in the Summerlands. Maybe I'm not in the Summerlands? What's the Bayest West? But Rolling Hills was the first region in the game. I'm just so confused. This map is huge, but it's not at the same time. I don't want to fight you! I'm just confused about the navigation and the locations in this game. I'm very confused. I don't know where the Summerlands are, or if I'm in the Summerlands. feels weird. Yeah, I understand it for the most part, but now that we're starting to like unlock all these new regions, it's kind of confusing. Like maybe I'm thinking this grass part is called the Bayous West, perhaps? Maybe once I get to the sand, that will be Summerlands? Maybe? No, I don't want to fight any of you. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. No, you're fast. I don't like that. I should be fighting more people.
Come on!
I was dancing, I got distracted. Oh, I'm getting kicked. Oliver's getting roasted, yeah. These enemies are pretty strong. Nothing on us, though. Oh, I can, no! Esther! Esther!
Esther! I'll give it to you!
I'm gonna get my first one! The other ones were so quick I didn't get them. Oh, I got myself a little pussy boots!
We did it!
Wow! What should we name him? Oh, I finally did it! When we were going up the volcano, I swear they had hearts over them for like a millisecond. I didn't have time to switch that. I got a Pokemans! Oh, I got some leather. Of course. Oh, he's so dapper. Percy, I kind of like that. I want to name him Puss in Boots. He's just giving me major Puss in Boots vibes. He's just not orange, but I don't know. Maybe that's too obvious. But I don't know. I think we'll do it. Space. Oh, I don't think I can space. Okay. RCOOR? Chemistry to... Oh, gotcha. I gotcha. I hope this fits. It won't. Puss in Boot. Me neither. I was so lost by it. I'm just not into chemistry. Oh, I got you. I won't be able to fit Puss in Boots. I could do Puss in Shoe. No, he's not very strong. He's not even wearing boots, I guess. Oh, true. And all the goodbyes for all the friends. I feel like it has to be Boot, at the very least. Otherwise, it's not really like a Shrek reference anymore. Puss in Boot. Do we like it? I mean, I'll never say no to a Shrek 2 reference myself. So I think I may just stick with it. Yeah, I don't want to overthink these names. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna have so many familiars, I won't pay any mind to these names later in game. Yeah, see you, Joel. See you soon. Yeah, see, my main thing is I want to test something. I want to get up to this sandy desert part and see if that changes the region name on the map. How do I get in that secret tunnel? That is the question. How am I meant to get up there? That is so sus. Anyway, is this now the Summerlands? No. Am I in the Summerlands? Yeah, Shimmering Sands! As soon as I got to the desert, the name changed. Are there bounties for me here? No. Maybe that's the Summerlands, like the green part up there. Then you would think I would see the bounties from here. Oh, there's a bounty there. Let's do that. Let's go north of the desert. Let's just do these bounties as we go in the game. Okay, anime jaguars are scared of me now. Secret tunnel! Same brains, no. I was thinking that too when I said it. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Okay, we're going the right way. Can I? Okay, it won't let me walk there. I was thinking I had to avoid that, like when you're racing in Mario Kart Double Dash, and you're in the dry desert, and your go-kart can get like sucked up in the vortex. But this game doesn't do you that dirty. Okay, so apparently there. Oh, maybe he has to do with my bounty. That skeleton boy is looking scary. It's him. I have to fight him. Oh, I should have done that thing we were talking about last stream where I save before I have to trek across the entire map again.
Attack! Esther! Oliver! Here goes nothing!
I can't run away. Skellies. Maybe I should just attack. I have so much MP I should be using. Get wrecked. Gosh, he has good spells too. I might as well use them. I have them. Get wrecked. Oh yeah, his move, Pulse or whatever it's called, is so OP. Puss in Boots and we have Bootless. Oh yeah, true! That is so true. I didn't say when I started this playthrough I would name these after community members, and it just didn't happen. I think going forward, if any of you like, if we get one and any of you vibe with it, I can name it after you. Hi, Capuchin, it's so good to see you. How are you doing? Hello. Bounty hunt complete. Yeah. Okay, good stuff. So I'm gonna save after I do big things. Hi, Capuchin. I'm doing well. I hope you had a great day too. It's great to see you. Way too cold, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It's actually been quite warm in my location, surprisingly, for the time of year. I'm sorry to hear that. Being cold is never fun. Okay, so we did one bounty hunt. I kind of want to go in a new region and see if I get more available to me. I think most of these enemies should be running away from me now. Gosh, how do I get up there? Oh, I think I can just go up the side. No. Weird. Yeah, anyway, I think most of these enemies will run away from me now, so I should probably get to the grass pretty easily. Cold. Cold is so cozy. Those cozy emotes are so cute together. Oh, that little purple speed racer isn't scared of me. I really just want to do as many bounties as I can and just be super, super tough in this game. This game is a lot of grinding. I don't even know if we'll have much main story progression in this game, but we'll see. Okay. No, don't chase me, Tauros. Golden Grove. Where the heck are the Summerlands? I am so confused. Oh! I was gonna say, is this a shortcut up the hills? No. Weird. There's so many secrets up there. How do I get up there? Let me see if there's anything down here. Doing great over here. I'm so glad though. Other than being cold, of course. Dead end. Not very pog. Let me go through the forest quickly. I want to see if I'll have any bounties available there. Don't chase me. It's rude. Golden Grove. Can I go up here? I can. I don't think I've explored up here yet, to be honest. Oh, there was something sparkly over there. Ooh. Pretty. Glow cap. Oh, this is so pretty. Anything secret over here? I really just want to explore as much as possible. What if there's something secret in here? This is taking us to like the volcano again. We don't want to go back there. Is that a sea monster? Hello? 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 Receive me. Someone's pinched the peddler's paw. Oh yeah, I meant to... It's like, oh, you're getting a little distracted. The game's telling me. Is that like a snowy area? A snowy area! I want the sea monster to take me to this little island. Snowy! Look down there, it's like a winter wonderland. Who is the sea monster? I'm so curious. Is there lore with this? Maybe I'll figure out later in game. Maybe there will be a feature where I could like really explore the water later on. I have no idea. Maybe I can go over the water here? No. Okay. I'm getting kind of distracted. There's nothing over here. We're gonna go in the forest. We'll do that. Golden Grove. If I wanted to get to the other side of this forest, I don't think it would take a crazy long amount of time because we have the shortcuts. Yeah, we can just kind of cut right through. I think I'm just gonna do it really quickly, to be honest. So if I follow the map, hard right, straight, straight. Okay. We got this. Still probably not powerful enough for these. Okay, I keep checking. It's not. It won't work until I get a new wand. I know we're really getting distracted from like the main story right now, but I don't know. I feel like just leveling up with the bounties as much as I can is probably gonna be best in the long run. So I'm backtracking a bit here. Hey, hello. Boing, 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 boing. Finally, they're all running away from us, so it's kind of quick to backtrack at least. Boing, 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 boing. Hi again, Mallet. It keeps telling me, don't let the thief get away. Meanwhile, I'm like running to like a different area on the map. I'm sure the thief got away. The game's going well. We're kind of just doing a little detour. Yeah, doing a little detour, if you will. I'm just trying to do some like side quests, I guess, before we kind of progress to a new part of the main story. I'm just backtracking a little bit. Is this Summerlands? I'm so confused. They'll all run away from me, which is really nice. This was like the first region in the game. Golden Grove, where the heck were the Summerlands? I feel like we were there at one point in the game, and I can't find it for the life of me. These are rolling hills. It is the continent I'm currently on. This is considered the Summerlands? Or you mean the whole continent? So here's... Okay, so here's what I'm confused about. I want to go get that sparkly treasure first, but so all of the areas I've explored are technically Summerlands. Because if I look at my bounties... Oh, it's all Summerlands. So until I cross the water, then it's a new region. That makes sense. That makes sense. Hunted. Okay, so that's done now. I'm looking at all of these bounty hunts. East of Castaway Cove, Summerlands. So it's all in brackets for Summerlands because it could be any... Okay. Foot of Old Smoky. I just need to read more of the title. Southeastern Summerlands. So this will mainly be in the new area I was in. There's no reason for me to backtrack right now. Okay, well now that I'm here anyway and I made the trek over here, I'm gonna quickly go to Ding Dong...
Great, Tori.
Thank you. I'm gonna quickly go to Ding Dong Dell and see if I am able to find extra enthusiasm for the what was I gonna say? For the Alma Moon bounties that I wasn't able to do. I just quickly want to make sure I didn't really miss any NPCs here. I'm all the way here anyway, so that makes sense though. So everything's Summerlands. Thanks for redeeming that, Joel. Akala? Golden Grove equals Akala, true. You didn't miss much, no. I'm just kind of confused. But when am I not? I'm just gonna do a quick lap around Ding Dong Dell. See if I can find any NPC who can give me enthusiasm. But I ended up backtracking anyway when I didn't really need to. So I'm just gonna try to make the most of it and just kind of do a quick lap through this place. I mean, I don't think there's anything else I could do in this town. I would see it on the map, probably. I'm so confused why I'm just randomly missing some enthusiasm for the Alma Moon quests. Christmas outfit, cute! I was wondering that too, Astro. I feel like at some point I did have a mini-map and I don't know where it went or how I get it back. Did I click a setting that made it go away? Like, permanently at one point? Oh. Thank you. That's better. Okay. So that's showing me NPCs, but no one worth talking to. No one who has anything to give me. Yeah, no. Can I jump up here? Just for looks. I don't think there's anything else I could do here. Just speedrunning Ding Dong Dell right now. No, I would see it on the map. Oh, there are some green NPCs here. Oh my gosh, thank gosh. I'm happy we came here. I didn't talk to every NPC here. Okay, yay! It was worth it. We didn't waste our time. I'm happy we did it now. It's because as we progress through the main story, coming back here would have been like super out of the way. They're not telling me what to do. We'll build a statue of him as well. If it glows green, that means I can take enthusiasm, right? Or I mean, I could take card. Is he linked with a quest? I'm confused. Oh, I was talking to the wrong one. Oh, I was confused. No, Snow's doing great on your Pokemon team. I love that for Snow. I go tail? I think they have a lot of enthusiasm. Yay! And we're gonna use this. Okay, so we're gonna quickly catch up now. I'm gonna have to go to Alma Moon on the way. And then we can 100% speedrun Alma Moon. Yeah, let's freaking go. So I really need to make sure I'm talking to everyone in each town. Let's freaking go. Would it be Eevee? I'm so excited. I love Eevees. Yay, we got enthusiasm. Perfect. So I do want to make sure I'm collecting this in every town I go to. And there's someone else here. It's you! You're full of beans. Humble woodcutter. So this man is courageous, I think. Enthusiasm. Wait, yeah, enthusiasm, because we need an enthusiasm for 2 different errands in Alma Moon. Yay! I'm so happy. Oh wait, you can't hog it all to yourself. I should read this. Go and share the bit you've got now with someone in need first. There's a good lad. Oh, so this game is really gonna make me run all the way to Alma Moon, do the 1 errand, come back, get the enthusiasm, and then go back again. It's not gonna let me store 2 at once. Oh, have a wonderful night, Snow. I hope you have the best sleep, Queen. Oh my gosh, thank you for being here. That reminds me, I've been meaning to update my commands. To make it shorter. I think I want to do G and Q. That would be shorter. Also, you can only hold 1 thing at a time. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, okay. That's frustrating. So we're gonna be doing a lot of backtracking here, but at least we know what we have to do. So if I go to my journal... I need to give enthusiasm to this person in Alma Moon, and then to this person. And we can't hold it 2 at once, so I'm gonna have to like just speedrun this. Bye, Snow. Have the best sleep. Thank you for hanging out. Okay, so we got a speedrun. I think I have. Yeah, everywhere we've been to, we talked to him here, and we solved his riddle in Alma Moon. So every major area we've thoroughly explored, we've talked to him. So we've seen him twice so far. Is it really useful talking to him every time? And solving the riddle every time? I guess it probably is. Bye, Snow. Sleep well. Okay, so we're gonna speedrun this. Cool little gaze. Okay. Oh, okay, good to know. So we'll make sure we talk to him every time. Yeah, every time we've been somewhere, we've talked to him, which is good. We technically at the start of stream, I think I want to say got to like our 3rd major town area. Jeez. But we haven't really explored that little like beachside dock too much yet. I basically just got my side quests and left. Where am I going right now? Oh, wrong way. Yeah, just bear with me. We're gonna be doing some backtracking here. That sucks you can't hold multiple things at once. Or that I don't have fast travel yet. No! Don't fight me, Flareon. It's okay. It won't take too long. We're gonna quickly go to Alma Moon. Quickly. And we're gonna come back, get more enthusiasm, and then go back to Alma Moon. And then we're good to go back to Castaway Cove. Whee! 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 Don't fight me! Give it a rest. Don't fight me. I'm confused. Oh! Wrong way. Come on, Oliver. Oh, I was confused. Run for your life. I think we gotta go this way. No. I'm liking it so far, yeah. It's taken a while to get like really into it. I've never played a game really like this, and it's kind of overwhelming to get into. I am liking it. I can't say for certain this is like my go-to type of game. I'm really liking it though. I'm really liking this story. I think it's really cool. I'm excited to play through it for sure. But I'm slowly getting into it. I love Studio Ghibli. I love it so much. Yeah, it's been a bit overwhelming to get into. But since we switched to easy mode for the combat, I'm enjoying it a lot more. It's still a good pick for sure. I'm liking it so far. I'm happy I'm trying it, something like different than what I normally do. Because it wasn't really like, it was a part again of like a subathon, so this wouldn't have been my first game choice, but I'm enjoying it. I find when I've had the streams where we like stream this game back to back, I get really into it and I find myself wanting to like play it off stream a little bit. The story is really, really fascinating, but I haven't been playing it often enough to get super into it yet, I would say. I keep going the wrong way, oh my gosh. I'm really liking it. There are a lot of things that I think I would like more if there was like, I don't know how to explain it. Like I'm not super crazy about combat in games, so I wish combat wasn't such a big part of the game. But I do get it's kind of like just an RPG, and that's just how it is. Oh, I didn't, no. Traumatized. Oh my gosh, no, you've never bothered me, Mally. You're so sweet. I'm sure I speak on behalf of everyone here that, you know, you're always just so kind and like warm and welcoming to everyone. I've never felt like you've crossed the line really with anything ever. You're totally good. No worries. And thank you for letting me know I missed that. And let's go to, oh crap. That's okay. Yeah.
Here we go!
Let's fight you.
Here goes!
Oh no! Get. Oh wow, we did so well there. Oh!
Leo!
Oh no, you're totally good. You're totally good. Me? I didn't answer you quickly, or Snow didn't answer you quickly? Chocolate. Oh, I appreciate you. Where is the town? Ooh, there are new monsters up there. I really don't know how I get up there. No. Oh, you know what I'm thinking? Because we got the hopping ability from our merit cards, we got the ability to run faster in the overworld. I'm thinking we'll probably get more abilities to maybe like jump high or something? Jump like vertically? Or like climb things? And to explore like new areas? That's what I'm thinking. Oh, me the other day on Instagram? Yeah, if anyone, I'll say it now for anyone in chat. Because I'm horrible at getting back to people. And anyone who's like spoken to me outside of Twitch chat knows that. But yeah, I'm really bad at getting back to messages. I've always have been, like messages on Discord, Twitter, text messages. I'm so bad at all of it. I don't know. I have a hard time, like, sometimes I open things and I forget about them, or it takes me a long time to like get the mental energy to respond to people, but I'll always read things and I always appreciate them and I'll always get to them eventually. So I'm so sorry if I've ever caused anyone stress or anxiety for like not reading something right away or responding right away. I think you need enthusiasm. You do. Okay. So we're gonna give heart. Yay! Okay, and then we're gonna quickly go back to Ding Dong Dell, and then I want to say I think we're done with Ding Dong Dell forever. And we're gonna be caught up on our errands. Oh, and now we could do the spice thing here, I think. Thank you. For you too, yeah, for sure. Okay, nice. Yay, okay, and I can visit the new spot. We got a new card. Ooh, okay. What do you need? Turmeric root, 3 generous inches of spicy seeds. Where would I find that? And now we got some more stuff to do. And that ties into this one, right? No, it doesn't. Oh, no, that's different. Huh, where would I find that? Turmeric root. Well, first off, let me just go in here. I have my merit card done. For sure, for sure. Yeah, one of those things where it's like sometimes you don't even have like the mental energy to kind of like focus on your own stuff, and you're like, I want to give this person my full time and attention, so I'm gonna hold off until I feel like I can like give that response back to them. I totally get that. That's me. My chapstick is, oh my gosh. Okay, let's talk to this fella. That's the thing. It's like I could technically respond to people right away, but if I'm not in the right headspace or I feel like I'm just drained, I won't be able to like respond in a way I'd like to. Oh, you're so sweet, Malay. Yeah, I always appreciate your messages. They're never a bother to me, and I'm sure to everyone else in chat. Claim bounties? Yeah. Cool. Yay. Okay. Good stuff. Claim merit awards, yeah. Oh, I don't have enough. So I've got to fill up another card. Aw, poopy. Yeah, another bounty. Oh, Golden Grove. We can do this on our way back to Ding Dong Dell. South of Golden Grove. Okay. Aw, poopy. Ah, poopy. How come... Gosh, this is... Sometimes the errands get confusing to keep track of, but I think it's a fun part of the game, and I do want to, like... I think it's worth taking the time to do. That man we gave the enthusiasm to said I needed to get him turmeric and 3 pinches of, like, a spice? But that's not showing up here, so is that not linked with a quest? Very confused. Oh, that's so exciting, Ben. I hope you have fun with it. Old Smoky. I have to remember to do that, too. Sequel's so good. Yeah, I've heard, I think when I missed Amelia's like recent stream because I was working, so I think I was like I had the VOD on when I was doing something, and you guys were talking about Ni no Kuni, and you were all saying you like really enjoyed the second one. Ah, I'm so excited. Ah. Okay, I don't think it's a bounty. But yeah, let me look at my errands. Let me do that quickly. I know I can do it from my journal. Oh, new errands are available. Wait, so you can come back? I'm so confused. Lost something. So these are new Alma Moon? I'm so confused. New hype emote? Yeah, maybe I will make them follower emotes just so everyone can use them. I gotta figure out the emote situation. I'm stressing about it. I want them all to be tier 1. I don't know. We'll see. I don't even know if I have that many follower spots. I haven't really looked into it. I know, they're so cute. I would love for everyone to use them. We'll see, I'll have to figure it out. I have to add them to the Discord. I think some of them should automatically update, but when I uploaded them to Twitch before stream, I don't think they got to Discord yet. So it might take a while. I'll have to add them manually too, so everyone can use them whether you're subbed or not. It's for sub. I don't know. Oh, that's so neat. Oh, those are cool, Astro. Sorry, I'm having a hard time focusing this stream. I'm just like scrolling up and down. Enthusiasm. Okay, so we have to do that. Alma Moon. Someone is capable of befriending creatures. These are new. Thank you. I appreciate it. And like, I think it's one of those instances of like the grass is always greener on the other side. Because let's just say like, this is so hypothetical and like the chances of this happening are so slim. But let's just say like next stream, I get a freaking like mega raid, like Point Crow raids. It's never gonna happen. But let's say like one day I get a random mega raid, like the stars align and like I get a ton of people in here and like my stream just pops up off one day. You lose a lot of like the... How do I articulate that? You lose a lot of like the personalness and like the intimacy with your community. I think like the bigger it gets. I mean, no matter what happens, I'm gonna try my best to like stay as close-knit to like all of you as possible. But I see sometimes like I've seen streamers from throughout their whole journey who get really big and their chat is like zooming. It's like harder to, you know, it's not as tight-knit. Yeah, for sure. And as much I've seen big streamers who do an excellent job at it, and they like are so good at acknowledging everyone and like being close with like the people who were there from the start. But it gets to a certain point where it's like it's probably hard to keep up with stuff like that the bigger you get. So I mean, I freaking love where we're at now because it's so easy for all of us to just chill and it's never crazy in here. And I know the bigger you get, while it has so many like perks of its own, it kind of has some downsides too, I think, to be honest. Go crazy, yeah, then you kind of lose the personal touch, like Joel said, when a chat gets so fast that you struggle keeping up with it. I don't know. So that's the thing with Twitch, I just want to enjoy like every stage of it, because I think there are pros and cons to every stage, for sure. Hard to read, yeah. Yeah, gosh, I have a hard time keeping up with my own sometimes, and it's not that fast. Because I just go on tangents and I try to read, like, everything. But you can't even do that when you get big. Like, you can't even, like... it's literally impossible to, like, try to read every message. I don't know. But thanks for saying that, Joel. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm just trying not to focus on the numbers and to just, like, remember why I started Twitch. It's just so fun and chill. Can't hold a conversation, just memes to me, basically. Yeah, that's like all the streamers I like kind of watch. Like the really, really big ones. It's... yeah, it's tough. Okay, here's what I think I'm gonna do. But thank you for saying that, Joel. I appreciate it. Yeah, again, it would be one thing if like my views were... oh, Drippy, so cute. If it was like consistent, but like I've just noticed like a kind of like a random like dip out of nowhere, and it's hard to not question it. Sky, 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 sky. And of course you get in your own head like, what am I doing wrong? And so I'm just gonna, which I know is like unhealthy. Tori EI. So I know that's like not a healthy mindset to have. So I'm just trying to not look at it going forward, really. Have a good night, Ben. It was so nice meeting you. Thanks for being here. Let me go talk to that man again. I don't understand. This isn't linked with a side quest, so I'm confused by this. You want turmeric spices? I think it is a side quest. Turmeric root and 3 generous pinches of spicy seeds. Lumberwood. Okay. Visit Swift Solutions to learn more. I did. Those of a great volcano. Let me look at my inventory quickly. It would be here, right? Phoenix feather? Weapons? Armor? Trades? I'm very confused. I don't have a single thing I need. Have a good night. Normal sleeping schedule? All over the place. I usually, my sleeping schedule is quite late Eastern. I go to bed usually, like, I want to say 1 a.m. to like 5 a.m. and usually wake up around noon. That's kind of my sleeping schedule now. So streams have more so been in the evening, but I'm trying to get back to doing like a lot of like 1 p.m. 2 p.m. Eastern streams. Like tomorrow we have 1 p.m. But yeah, the streams have been quite late recently. Oh, unless you're asking Malay. True. So I'm gonna have to come back to Alma Moon. I don't think I can find that stuff now. I mean, of course I could try to go to the store? Well, that's weapon stuff. I want to go to I think this. Time in Eastern? Right now the time is 9:36. Oh, Melina. Melina is not Eastern, but I don't think it's too far off. Insomnia, yeah. Let me go in here. Maybe I can buy some of this stuff. I doubt it, because it said I have to fight a certain creature, but 3 AM is latest for you? Oh no. No, people can reach out to me anytime, no worries. Oh, it's late for you. Yeah, I can't buy what I need here. I'm just gonna have to fight the enemy. Let me look at this. How come... It's still not showing up here. It said look at the errand board for more. I'm not seeing anything. Lumberwood. These creatures' roots always fetch a decent price. That's a turmeric root. Is that linked with the side quest or is this something else? Very confused. That's a good question, Astro. That is a good question. Okay, I'm getting caught up in little details in this game. I gave him the enthusiasm. I'm just gonna run back to Ding Dong Dell for the last time to get the final enthusiasm for the other errand in here. And on the way, I'm going to try to collect the turmeric from the Golden Grove, like it said. And it was saying I can get something at the south of the volcano, which is right there. So maybe I should do that too. You're up early? True. I always want to say late, but I know the right answer is early. But how are you doing, by the way, Sky? Thank you so much for that resub. I don't think I even said thank you for that. I just started jamming to the TTS message saying Tori, 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 Tori. I got But thank you so much for your resub, Sky. I appreciate it. I can't believe you, you know, you've been subbed for 8 months. That's so crazy. Thank you, thank you. I hope you've been really well, Sky. It's so lovely seeing you here. It's very loud. Okay, let me turn it down a bit, just to be safe. Hopefully that's okay. Thank you for the heads up. Oh, but sometimes it's quiet? I think that's just the game being wacky. I think that it's just one of those games where some parts are really quiet, some are really loud. That's so tough. I kind of changed them around recently. It's not because of this game, but ooh, there's some sparkly stuff. Yeah, not because of the games I play. I just like Ghibli a lot. Every so often I like switch out my alerts though, just because I like to switch them up over time, so I'm sure it won't be Totoro forever. Vein flower. I think that's what I needed. Oh, it's hard to keep track of so many things. Oh, no worries. I'm glad you're doing okay. I'm doing okay as well. Yeah, I just really like Ghibli right now. But I'm sure over time I'll switch them up a bit. Okay, let's look at this. I'm gonna have to remember that. Golden Grove. South of Golden Grove. Okay. Foot of Old Smoky. Hot-headed monsters trying to make Old Smoky blow. These must be stopped. It's so weird. It's not showing up on my thing. Why aren't the bounties showing up here? That's so weird. On the map. Numbers! China's in the volcano area.
Watch this!
I thought I said it was in the Golden Grove.
Here goes!
We'll explore this area a little bit. No! I wanted Esther, not the penguin! No! Oh, I could have made that little person my friend. That's okay, we'll try again. You did that so much. It's hard sometimes. It's tough. Are these the people that I want to fight? We'll see. I don't think so. I want a small fry as a familiar. They're really cute. I might as well just start fights off with Esther. That might be easier. I don't know. Oh well. Yeah, Astro, the combat is the combat as a whole. Every aspect of it is what I've struggled with the most in this game. But now that I'm starting to like level up, and I switched to easy mode, it's not as tricky anymore. And I'm happy I'm doing like the extra bounties and stuff, because my character is like pretty well leveled at this point in the game, I want to say. Or as much as he can be anyway. Actually that's a lie, because I dodge a lot of fights.
Here goes!
I know these aren't the people I'm meant to be fighting, that's okay. It is hard for sure, yeah. Lots of little things with the combat that are tricky to grasp. No. There we go. Spicy seeds! That's what I need! I need 3 of those, I believe. 3 spicy seeds and 1 turmeric root. Oh, I named it Puss in Boot, because it looks like Puss in Boots from Shrek.
Here we go!
It's like a little dapper kitty.
Here goes!
Kind of like the name it came with too, though, to be honest. Puss in Boots, yeah! And it's funny, we couldn't fit boots, so it's Puss in Boot. Just a singular boot. And he's not even wearing boots. But he looks like Puss in Boot. Oh, we should fight with him. I haven't fought with him yet. Oh, you know what? Actually, I could look at. I haven't really looked into this at all since I got my friend. Nine. Yeah, let's freaking go. I have to get in the habit of doing this. Oh, I don't have that. So we'll do this, I guess. Whatever I have, I guess. Sure. Yeah. Look at our little friend, Puss in Boot. Gives me major Puss in Boots vibes from Shrek 2. I also don't know how to assign these to whichever, you know, assign the familiars to whoever they're most compatible with. I don't know how to look into that. But I'm not too concerned, to be honest. Puss in Boots? Creature cage. Let's see if I can give any of them anything. Moves them? How do you know who they're most familiar with, though? I can't seem to find it on that page. Or in the menu at all. Let me give them some treats, actually. So let's see. Nugget heads. Magic attack is quite low. Do I have anything that would give him magic attack? Magical defense? I mean, that magical defense is quite low too. Look at this. Oh, thank you, Sky. Thank you for the quote. Metamorphable? Is that a star sign? Familiar? So it would be this one? Yeah, it would be the blue one I can give to them. Does he have the tricks you want? I don't even know. Is it not good to metamorphosize them at any point? Okay, equipment page. This page? So if I press Y, I still don't get where I'm meant to be looking at, though. I don't know who's compatible with who. No, you're good, Sky. You're good. All the tricks you want? Oh, so it's not good to use a metamorphosis unless they have certain tricks? It's so confusing. Favorite? Very confused. Okay, so if you look at Nuggethead's profile... Hi, Steph! Thank you for lurking! I appreciate it! If you look at Nuggethead's profile... Oh, so I want to hold off on evolution. Too early? Nuggethead's profile on the left side, you'll see a knight symbol. Right, okay. Oh, and so... I see. And Oliver has knight, that blue thing, whatever it is, and that green thing. So... he is the most compatible with Oliver. I hope you're doing well, Steph. Thank you for lurking. He prefers that type. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. So neither of them are really, you know... Momo's kind of indifferent. Neither of them have strong compatibility with his type, I guess. And same with this fairy. When you have what you want, you don't want to miss good things. Oh, see, so far in the game, if I have the option to evolve, I do it right away, even if they're not very leveled up. Okay, so he's good with her. Neither of them have a preference for him. Oh, so he would be good with Oliver. Interesting. Okay, so here's what I think I'm gonna do. If I'm getting this right. I'm gonna do that. Oh. I think I'll do that. Momo's tricks. Do I do that from this page? Tricks. Yeah, this is confusing. Hi, Bo. How are you doing today? It's good to see you, Fo. Okay. Oh, it's not letting me... Confusing. I'm trying to look through them, it won't let me. Yeah, what are we thinking? Anything with like combat or like menu stuff, I don't consider backseating. I'm so confused by it. Tony, hi! Hi, Tony!
You were less than 3.
Ooh, less than 3. Thank you so much for subbing. Oh, 9 months! Oh my gosh, we have a Twitch baby! Twinkly Bees! Can be the Twitch baby. That's so cute. Thank you so much. Hit A to see tricks. Oh. Thank you so much. How are you doing? It's so good to see you. Thank you so much for that resub. I hope you're doing well. 9 months. Crazy. That's so crazy. Aw, that's true, Fo. Aw, I hope everything's working out well for you. 9 months, thank you, Tony. I appreciate that so much. Thank you for getting us to our daily sub goal, y'all. That's so kind of you, all of you. Thank you. Element. Yeah, see, I just don't even know what any of this means. I don't know if this means I should hold off on evolving. I'm gonna keep saying evolving. Metamorphosizing is a mouthful. I'm gonna compare it to Pokemon. I don't know if I should use the evolution stone on Momo. I learned all his tricks. There's no reason not to evolve him. There's some familiars who will have the option to evolve before they learn all their tricks. Up to you when you evolve them, but make sure the tricks and make sure you have the skills you want. Okay, perfect. How did, if I may ask, how do you know that he has all of them? Like, if I were to go to a different familiar... Oh, did I just do something by accident? If I were to go to a different familiar who doesn't have all of their tricks, will it look different? Oh! So, since Puss in Boots is new, he only has 1 trick. So if I evolve him too early, then it's kind of like I'm missing out on those tricks. Crap, maybe I evolved my other ones too early then. Oh, because I evolved the other ones as soon as I could. Does that mean I missed those and I can't get them back? Or that would be the next evolution stage? Oh. That's interesting. That's fair. I haven't learned those moves yet. Okay. Interesting. I know, right, Sky? It's kind of funny how it turned out like that. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I don't know. It really looks like Puss in Boots, but we didn't have enough characters to fit the final S, so just Puss in a singular boot. Oh, have a good night, Steph. We love you. Have the best night. We love and appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here, Steph. Always here for you, friend. Let's see. Okay. So we'll do that then. It says this one too, I'm able to evolve. And this one also has all of its moves. So we're able to evolve both of them. And I would do that from this page. Oh. Not a big deal, not a deal breaker, okay. Hopping around to keep the other foot clean. One large boot, right? So that's so funny. Perfect, so we'll do that. And thank you again for everyone who's familiar with this game or just watching, and I'm like hardly playing it because I'm trying to figure it out. Gotcha, okay. So I can do this because it's for the right element. Yeah, it won't let me use the other ones. Okay, so we'll do this. I'm slowly getting it. Wow, he's gonna look cool. Dumbleiner, like Dumbledore? Dumbleiner, like Thumbelina. No, it's not even close. Evolve, my little friend. Thank you again for all the resubs, everyone. You think so? I think so too. I think this game will be a really cool like one-time experience, but I have struggled with it a lot. I definitely think I want to try the second one. Okay, so wait, Edamame had all their moves too. So we will evolve. Oh! It says we're able to evolve, but I don't think I have what I need to evolve it. So that's just kidding. Oh, interesting. A planet familiar? Am I leaving Earth? Am I even on Earth? Am I going in space? No familiars whatsoever? Interesting. I'm excited. Okay, looks like I can evolve this one, but I don't have what I need. Oh, I didn't really mean to do that. Whatever. It's fine. I'm looking at what's quite low. Defense is quite low. I'll give you this. So cute, right? They are really cute. I should just be giving them all of the treats. All the treats for all my friends. Magic attack. I wish I had something for that. Accuracy. Megahead's accuracy is pretty good. Magical defense. I guess I could boost that. Yeah. Megahead likes chocolate? Oh, really? They like certain things. I just look at what's like the lowest, what they currently have. Oh, wow. He loved that. Do they have preferences for things? It's so interesting. Accuracy is quite low, so I guess I can give you that. I'm trying to learn all these little things. I really want to make the most of this game, but it's hard. Okay, I don't have any more treats. Let me save, because I feel like I just did a lot. Oh. No, I want to save. I swear I don't play for like a week and I forget everything. Thank you, Joel. True, I feel like since we started, I feel like I've made big progress in just how I kind of understand this game. I saved, right? I'll double save just to be safe. Ah, because I'm terrible? Yeah, I don't know if I'll look into it that much.
You're doing great, Tori.
Thanks, Polly. Thank you so much. Let me quickly look at my items because I think I got something I needed. I got low cap. Where's Bane flower? Where is it? I swear I just got... Oh, that's what I need. Spicy seed, right? So it's listed here as important items. So I need 3 of those and like a turmeric spice, which I get in the Golden Grove, I believe. So I think if I have this right, I need 3 spicy seeds, which I'll get here. If I just explore, maybe? Mind blown for this game? Oh, the Xenoblade games. Spicy seeds, okay. And I see more sparkles up there. No worries, Polly. I'll probably still be live. Can I hop over this? No. Beanflower, I want spicy seeds. How come this one's chasing me, but the other one was running away from me? Make it make sense. I'll miss you. Spicy seeds. Don't chase me. I'm not interested. Thank you so much. I gave up. I got 3 spicy seeds, so now we're gonna make our way back. And the south of the Golden Grove, I'm gonna try to get that turmeric root. I think, and then we're good to give it to the Spice Man. Don't fight me! I don't want to fight you! No! Old Smoky Mountain Dungeon?
Here we go!
Oh yes, there was a bounty! Okay, so we're gonna do that. Let's try Puss in Boots. We haven't fought with Puss in Boots yet. I don't think I have I? Hi, Sammy. How you doing? Oh, look at that karate kick. Whoa. Not as powerful as the other ones, but he'll get there. Nice. Oh.
We did it!
Oh, thank you, Sammy. It's been going really well. I hope you've been well. It's great to see you here. Old Smoky Dungeon. That is a bounty. You're right. Thank you for reminding me of that. No! Oh, I'm so glad to hear. Oh, just don't say anything, any spoilers about it or anything, because so many of us still have to see it. But that's so exciting, Sammy. Oh my gosh. I hope it was amazing. I hope it was amazing. Okay, let me look at my bounties quickly. I know I've looked at my bounties 80,000 times. It's okay. Hot-headed monsters trying to make Old Smoky blow. I am at the foot of Smoky Mountain, though. I have no idea where it is. What if I look at the map, will I see it? I think I need to actually get into the volcanic region. Like, get the new map going. Mechanics are great. But I'm so glad to hear you enjoyed the film. Yeah, I assume I have to keep going forward until I'm, like, officially in the volcano region. Yeah, foot of Smoky Mountain. That makes sense. Past the, like, the little purple barrier here. Okay. Loading zone. And then I think there's gonna be some monster somewhere. Yeah, up there. Okay. I'm like slowly understanding things. Oh, was someone didn't finish one of a certain game? Oh, gotcha. I think my bounty's up here. Oh gosh.
Come on, you guys!
Let's use Nugget Head.
Esther, leave it to me! Are you ready?
Serenade, is that the right thing? Oh, I think we already have a good little friend like that. Can you get duplicates or multiples of the same familiar? But it didn't have the heart. It just... confused. We already have a little lizard guy. I'm confused. Have a good lurk. Keep the Boggly Boo. What happens if I have 2 of the same familiars? That is a Pizza Pop question. Squirrel! How's it going? Hello, it's so good to see you. Thanks for being here, Squirrel. Yeah, I will... Squirrel! Yeah, I will ask a Pizza Pop question. So that means it's like my okay for like kind of full backseating and like me genuinely asking. Thank you, George. What happens if I have 2 of the same familiars? Because I already have a Boggly Boo. Okay, that's so confusing. I'm trying to think of when I played Pokemon Go, and I would like to, even if I had the same Pokemon, I would like to have one of each evolution stage. So is that what this is like? If I'm like, oh, I want like I want both I want a Charmander and a Charmeleon because they're both cool. Is that like the same as this? It's right, kind of like I could evolve the main one and then keep this one at the lower level. And do they have different moves? Would I benefit from that? I'm so confused. Oh, he branches into 2. Oh, so I could evolve them differently. Okay, gotcha. We're doing it. Oh, so it's like an evolution, kind of. I don't know. Squirrel, how are you doing? What should I name this one? Do any of you want to be named after this one? I mean, I'll name this one after you. He's kind of a cool little guy. I'm tired. No worries at all. 3 more work days until I start my holidays. That's so exciting. I'm so happy for you. Regular evolution the first time, evolution second time. Got you. Or like, I think there are some Pokemon where that isn't Eevee, where it's like 2 different evolution outcomes. Thinking back to my Pokemon Go days. Yeah, almost there, Squirrel. I know you've been so busy and working hard. We're all so proud of you. You're crushing it. You got this. We believe in you. Thanks for saying hi. Yeah, no worries if you gotta head to bed soon. No worries at all. I don't know what to name this little friend. I don't know. Kind of the color transition, like the ombre effect, kind of reminds me of like a Shirley Temple. Maybe I'll name this little lizard Shirley. Gosh. It's just such a random name. Oh, I never liked the suggestion. Boggles. Boggy. Isn't that like booger in like UK slang? You've got a boggy on your face. No worries. Thanks for hanging out. I swear, I think that's like British slang for booger. You've got a boggy in your nose. BB. Boggly. Boggle. Kind of like boggy. Bog. Am I just like making that up in my mind from Movie Sky, or is that actually a thing? I swear, I feel like I've heard of UK people saying, you've got a boggy. I think I like it. I think it's kind of cute. Boggy. It kind of looks like a little booger. Okay, so I gotta fight... Oh! She's an opera singer. Okay. I'm a little bit frightened. Sing it, Queen. Okay. I see you, Whitney Houston. She resists fire. Okay. So if I check my... Okay. So if I... Oh, someone else is charging at me. That's not good. And the first Harry Potter. Yeah, with the giant troll! The boggies. You got boggies on my wand or something like that. Yeah! Oh, boggies. I don't know. My equipment. Resist fire. I'm just gonna go in. Oh, not. I fought the wrong person. I'll probably use frostbite.
We can do this. Here goes.
Maybe I can add this Boggly to my team, and I'll just have a Boggly squad. Boggies! Never mind. They didn't want to join the team. Buggy boys. The buggy boy. Guess who's back? Back again. Buggy boys are back. My girlfriend. Aww. Hello. Oh, I didn't even see what that said. Oh,
We can do
mademoiselle.
this.
My lady. So she resists fire. I think with any kind of bounty. Oh my gosh, she's terrifying. How do you know if it's effective again? If it's orange, is that effective? She's terrifying. Oh my gosh, she tried to hit me with the booty. I'm just gonna use Pulse. Pulse works so well on all enemies. Orange is effective. Oh, good stuff. Okay. So we're gonna use Frostbite. Yeah, I feel like when we fought the boss of the volcano area... Oh, snap! Oh my god, I don't want to be hit by that again. I feel like when we fought the boss of this area, like the Frostbite elemental things helped so much. Ooh. Oh my gosh, she's so scary. In like a weird, creepy way. Like she's scary because her smile is scary and she's like opera singing to me. Pronounce bogey. Oh yeah, that does sound better. Bogey. Bogey. You've got a bogey. It was awesome. I did. I don't know how I did it. That was the hardest fight I've had yet. It took 2 tries. That was a tough fight. Oh my goodness. Okay, she's almost gone. I guess we'll just do it again. That'll probably get her. Oh my gosh, she has the smallest sliver of health left. Can I just like whack you? It wasn't worth using magic on that. It was like the smallest sliver of health. Yay! It was fun, it was fun. Pro gamer. Yay! First try! Yay! Okay. Cool. I still don't know why this robot's here. Ain't budging. I assume that's gonna tie into stuff later in the game, because I think we've seen a couple of those robot people. Me and my dog chilling. I love that, Joel. That is so sweet. Oh wait, he left. That's the worst. When that happens. Dogs and cats, they come and hang out with you for hardly any time and then they leave. No, dog, come back. You just gotta enjoy it while you can. Evie was in here with me when I started stream, and then she left. Okay. So that's good. We got the bounty here. I got the 3 spicy seeds. So if everything goes according to plan, when I make my way back to Ding Dong Dell and I have to go through the Golden Grove, the south of the Golden Grove should have like a enemy I fight which will give me a turmeric root. I think I might need 2 turmeric roots. I could be wrong about that. So I'm actually going to try to fight the enemies in the Golden Grove. And then I think I'll be good to give it to that man in Alma Moon. I think that's what we should do. Savage but also adorable. Dog, you were talking about dog. So dog left. The dog was like, do not perceive me. Okay. Gosh, what am I trying to do now? Yes, now I am trying to go back to Ding Dong Dell. That's what we're trying to do. Welsh boy, I love him. This is basically just like a bounty stream, side quest errand stream. That's gonna be a lot of this playthrough, I think. That's okay. It's chill for like chatting. I'm kind of just running back and forth. Your dog is so cute in all the pictures you post. Everyone's dogs, oh my gosh. When everyone posts their pets in the pet channel, it's so cute. Super chill. Yeah, and we got the pretty visuals to look at. I'm chilling. This is gonna be a long game. I wonder... I should go get that stuff again. I feel like I just want to collect everything I can. I'm wondering if I'll ever play a game on Twitch more than Breath of the Wild. More than my Breath of the Wild hours. Because when I looked at this game on howlongtobeat.com or whatever that website is, I think it's that the base game is like 40 to 50 hours, and if you kind of go for a completionist standpoint, so like all the bounties and errands, which we kind of actually been doing, we've been like going for everything, it can take well over like 70 hours. And then me, you know, while streaming and not being pro gamer, I feel like I'm gonna be at this playthrough for over 100 hours. Took you 60 hours. Sorry if you already said it, but did you go for like bonus content too? Oh, I am at the south of the Golden Grove right now, so I should be fighting enemies I see in this area, I believe. Oh, true. I have so many I want to play. Let me just save again, even though I haven't done much. And that was not post-game? Okay. Interesting. How... I know it's hard to probably... It's probably hard to estimate because there's so much in this game and so many factors come into play, like people's play style and stuff like that. But based on... If you're like quite familiar with this game and you played it quite recently, Astro, how far would you say I'm in the game? Kind of getting to like the... like finishing up with the Alma Moon area. Familiar? Oh, familiar. Clever. I'm pretty much 25%-ish. Pretty early. Okay. So I've done like I'm kind of in my third major town area. Okay. That sounds about right. Are you gonna give me some turmeric? Pretty early. Okay.
Here we go!
Here we go.
Here we go!
Oh, that was so quick. Okay, are you gonna give me turmeric? I don't know where I'm supposed to get this turmeric in the Golden Grove. I think it said I fight an enemy in the south of the Golden Grove. I got pie. I'm confused. I will take like Pizza Pop backseating for this, if anyone's familiar with this bounty or quest I'm trying to do. Let me look at it one more time. Was that an errand or a bounty? A lumberwood has appeared to the south of the Golden Grove. Shouldn't I see that on my map then? I'm very confused. Something familiar about your jokes. Shouldn't I see that on my map? South of the Golden Grove. Do I not have it activated? I'm very confused. God, you're so funny. Underway. I'm very confused. Aw, that's so good to hear, Sammy. I'm so happy for you. Okay, we did this one. In the highlands, so it's not actually in the forest, I believe. I think it's when I get through the Golden Grove, and I think the highlands... Is the highlands the desert area? Should show up. And hi, Brittle. It's so... Oh, sorry, Brady. I don't know why I read that as Brittle. Hi, Brady. It's so nice to meet you on the map. I wish you could see different areas on the map. Like, I wish you could see the whole world map at a quick glance. I don't think that's a feature in this game, is it? I don't think so. For Ramhead? I could do Ramhead. I'm always open to Ramhead. It's so nice to meet you, Pretty. I hope you're having a great day. Yeah, south of Golden Grove. So I think I just need to go back to the desert, probably, to be honest, and look for an overworld. Oh, I'm backtracking like crazy. I'm okay with Ramhead. I'm okay with Ramhead. Yeah, Ramhead's easy. Oh, thank you, Sammy. You too. I'm doing so much backtracking, but... Let me see. Never. And I think I joined every single one of her posture check and stretch. I think I joined every single one of her villager bingos. Every single one. But she had so many people doing it. I didn't really expect to. Golden Grove South. Oh my gosh, yeah, so it's south of the Golden Grove, but in the overworld. Oh my goodness. I get it. I have to fight the— I walked right by it to collect the twinkly treasure. The sparkly treasure. Oh my gosh,
Stay calm now.
Classic Geek. I know. Sheephead! Okay, I'll put it on in a sec. I like the sheephead. Thank you so much. Easy peasy. Yay!
Easy.
And now I'm gonna get my turmeric, I hope. Thank you for the sheephead. I'm just gonna do this. Is that okay? It kind of cuts out a little bit. Okie dokie. Is that okay? Hey Siri. Set a 10-minute timer.
10 minutes counting down.
Thank you, Siri. I'm gonna slouch a bit so you get the full effect. Oh, and I missed a hydrate. Oh, but posture check, so that cancels out the posture check. Crap. Make sure you're out hydrating too. Who is sheep? I got my turmeric root. Okay. So here's what I have to do. Okay, good stuff. Yeah, it's south of the Golden Grove. Not south in the Golden Grove. Anyway, so now... Oh, I'm in the desert! Oh, but no, I have to go back to Ding Dong Dell to get the enthusiasm. Right, my bad. Bring her back, you sheep. Yeah, so here's a game plan. Speedrunning. It's go time. Now I know what I have to do. Ding Dong Dell. Get my enthusiasm. And then I hope I never have to go to Ding Dong Dell again. And we shouldn't have to go through the Golden Grove ever again. I'm assuming. Unless I want that purple treasure. But anyway. I'm gonna go get the enthusiasm by that person by the water fountain. And then I'm gonna speedrun back here. And I'm gonna give it to that person for that side quest, the procrastinator. And then I'm gonna give my 3 spicy seeds and my turmeric root to the spice master outside of the bounty shop. And then it's game time. And then we're in it for real. Ah! Don't charge at me, Pumbaa looking ass. Timon and Pumbaa. Reply, yeah. Hello, Gain. It's so nice to meet you. Who is she? That's a good quote from Joel. Every Twinkly plan is a Twinkly cool plan. Yeah, okay. Oh, I got some honey and iced coffee. I love iced coffee. But it's nice to meet you, Gain. So many new friends popping into stream today. It's so nice to meet all of you. Thanks for being here. Oh, we're so happy to have you here. Hi, friends. We love all the new friends. And I believe... Oh. I think I exit this way? Yes. Yeah, welcome in, cuties. Okay. I'm gonna quickly save. Because you never know what could happen on the way. You never know who's gonna wanna throw hands. So yeah, always save. Come catch these heads. I know you won't. I know you're all too scared. Look at me and my crew. Oh, they're not scared. I need a twinkly fight emote. I really do. A twinkly fight. That would be pretty... That would be cool. Oh, I want to go... There's something sparkly up there? No, it's just the light reflecting in a weird way. Okay. Off to Ding Dong Del we go. I love it. That's my favorite emote. I've been using that emote like during my whole time on Twitch. But yeah, I played every single one of her villager bingos and I really enjoyed it. I love her streams. I would get my bingo card ready every night and I would make myself a drink.
Come on, you guys!
And it was like a whole thing. I put her up on the TV. And I had her Discord open, keeping track of the list, and I never got it. There were some times when I got close, that someone else would always get it before me. But I had 2 ways one time, 4 out of 5. Hey, it's good Christmas. Beaches. Oh, that's amazing, Gain. Yeah, I'm pretty early stages. I don't have too much experience with RPGs or really in a general sense. So it's been a big learning curve. I'm sure if you can already tell, I'm kind of struggling with a lot of the game, but it's been really fun. It's been super fun. Major Paper Mario vibes. Oh yeah. Paper Mario, the 1,000-year door all the way. That was funny on Brandon's stream yesterday. We were like, wow, this is like Paper Mario. Oh, mobile looks cool now. I know, all the Animal Crossing comparisons were funny. And there was like the stabbing and the shooting. We were like, is this an Animal Crossing mod? Oh, that was good. Last night was really fun. Last night was so fun. I had fun. I liked joining their stream every so often. Well, I think their plan, they were talking about it. I think the plan was for me to like join them for like the majority of their Detroit Become Human playthrough. I don't know if I'll be able to like be there that often. I feel like I missed where I'm meant to go. How did that happen? How did I just do a U-turn? It was a lot of fun. Thank you for being there. I don't know if you all like happened to see he was live, or if people like, or if me posting like the live link to his channel actually worked, but a lot of people from my community went, and it was so chill. We're gonna go here. I want to go up there. Can I go to the snowy mountains? It's so pretty. I don't know. I did. Yeah, I would do it again. It's what he deserved. Oh, glad you were there. Yeah, it was really fun. I'm glad, because I felt guilty. I kind of canceled my stream. I mean, I didn't really cancel. I would say postpone, because I'm going to be doing Breath of the Wild on Saturday and probably Sunday now, too, I'm thinking. At least one of the 2 days. So it's more like a postponed stream. But the fact that I ended up getting to stream on his stream, it was kind of like just me on a different channel, basically. Thank you. I feel so bad. I've been all over the place with streams lately. I'll schedule streams and then like something comes up, or I end up like working on something. I've been so inconsistent with streams, but you've all been so nice. Dead end, I think. Yeah, I'm going the wrong way. Like, I'm sorry, thank you. Thank you so much. How come this is blinking? Hello? Another oh, this is on the man who needs the enthusiasm. Oh, why was I thinking this one was linked with Alma Moon? So I literally... So you're telling me... I was thinking both people who needed enthusiasm were in Alma Moon. So you're telling me I could have gotten that first enthusiasm, given it to this guy, and then gotten the second one instead of like trekking across the map. It's fine. We got what we needed from the volcano. I mean, I could have done that on the way to the... You know, we're just gonna forget that any of this ever happened. This will not be discussed. We're not gonna talk about it. This is fine. Oh my gosh, and you all sat and endured it. I don't know why. I was convinced... I need to look at locations better. I was convinced these people were all procrastinator. It literally says a man in Ding Dong Dell. Okay, we're not gonna talk about it. We're not gonna talk about it. No one saw anything. If this bot makes it to YouTube, the last 2 hours are getting cut. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, it's you. It's you. Disgusting. But yeah, the thing with Julia, so I really enjoyed her villager bingo. I had so much fun with it. I was there for all of them. And the thing is, she streams so late my time. She's like Pacific Standard Time, so it's 3-hour difference, but she goes late, like very late. So I'm never there for the end of her streams. But just out of curiosity, I would go skim through the remainder of the villagers she came across in her Discord channel. And I would like match it with my bingo board to see like, hey, maybe I would have potentially gotten a bingo if I stayed awake, and I never, even if I was there through all her streams, I never would have. Are you stalling for content? I mean, if I was like purposely milking content, I'd be great at it. I'm so slow at the games I play. If I wanted to like really up my stream time, I'd be great at it. If I was doing it like intentfully. I'm just a bad gamer. Oh, take heart. Favorite Zelda? Okay, listen. I love all the Zelda games I've played for different reasons. They all have a special place in my heart. And I have like, you know, they all bring me joy in different ways. Sheephead is done. But, and I have yet to like play a ton of them. Right? I haven't played too many. But I don't know. I love Breath of the Wild so much. But Twilight Princess holds such a special place in my heart. I don't know if any video game is ever going to top Twilight Princess for me. I felt things when I played through Twilight Princess. Like I felt like it was crazy. I felt like my life changed. I was so moved by the story and like the gameplay and the world and like, oh my god, I felt like I was like replaying Ocarina of Time. But like what the developers of Ocarina of Time envisioned Ocarina of Time to be like if they had like the potential to make like graphics like that at the time. Twilight Princess very much felt like Ocarina of Time, but like you just like disregard the whole Twilight realm and like the whole like Twilight Midna aspect of the story. But like in terms of like the linear story progression and like the areas and like the temple themes, I felt like I was kind of like playing Ocarina of Time all over again. But what I don't know, I love Twilight. And the story, I'm not gonna spoil it, but it broke me so much at the end. And I don't know, I think to this day Twilight Princess might be my favorite video game I've ever played of all time. You know Kuni's your favorite? Really? Oh, I hope you enjoy the stream then, or watching like anyone stream it for that matter. Did I run right past the enthusiasm man? I don't know how I'm a streamer. I'm so distracted. I ran right past him. We're not going to talk about it. Good thing I didn't get to the desert. That's all I'm going to say. Anyway, we're not going to talk about it. I don't know how people watch me. I'm probably so frustrating to watch. I'm glad I noticed before I left. Really? Yeah, those are really, really great games. I love all of them for different reasons, but Twilight Princess was so special to me. I can't believe I just wasted so much time in this stream, because I could have given enthusiasm to like this man first. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah. That's true. So many games have like really moved me. It's hard. After years of being invested. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, so Julia's bingo. So basically, I really like the approach she took to bingo. And if I ever did Animal Crossing bingo with like a prize at stake, I'd probably even take the approach she used because it was really clever. While I'm here, I'm just gonna check off my bounty stuff. But basically, she would each time she did the bingo, she would grant the Animal Crossing DLC or like a $20 Nintendo Switch eShop gift card or something like that. So she would like make a prediction at the start of each Animal Crossing stream. Just so it wouldn't be people like maybe halfway through her stream like skimming through the category looking for bingo and people joining last minute like trying to win the prize. So it's like you had to be there at the beginning to participate or qualify for the prize. And her mods would start like a fake prediction So it would be canceled at the end, so no one would lose their points. But you would say playing for like a prize or playing for fun, and then you would have like the name beside you throughout the stream. Thank you so much for the follow, Gate. I really appreciate it. And then you'd have your Animal Crossing bingo board, and you'd have to post the link in her Discord before the bingo hunting started, because technically someone could come at the end and like renew new bingo cards until they get a bingo. So you'd post it, your bingo card. You couldn't edit it or anything like that. And then they would like post the villagers they come across in the Discord, so you could update it throughout stream if you happen to step away or whatever. Yeah, and then you just shout bingo if you got bingo. Mods would confirm your board matches up. You have the prediction. Yeah, I don't know. It's cool. Sorry, I just went on a tangent no one asked for. But no, I didn't win Julia's bingo. Okay, claim bounties. Yeah. It's all good. I really like the approach she took. And I was thinking, okay, so Julia's got that like good partner money, right? And I could not, as much as I would like to, I don't think I could like give away the Animal Crossing DLC every stream. But I think it'd be like cute if I did something like, oh, if anyone happens to get a bingo, I'll gift them a sub or something. I don't know, like $5, sure. Oh, okay, thank you so much. Oh yeah, so you did ask about it, okay. I was like, why did I start talking about bingo? Oh, Persona. I want to play the Persona games. They sound fun. A fire seal? Oh, we're getting good stamps. Oh, okay. I feel like we should just go in order. Make it easier for you to sneak up on enemies from behind. I feel like that's not really good for me because I avoid fights. Additional restorative glims to appear during battle. Oh, I love that. My plan is to get all of them eventually, but out of these two, I'm doing this first. Oh, heck yeah, I'm doing that. Yeah, no, you gotta... It's like as if you're gifting a sub in another channel, you've gotta fully pay for it. I mean, you could argue you get it half off, because like you get half the revenue. But I mean, yeah. You're fully paying for it. Yeah, the way I explained it is confusing, but if I were to ever do Animal Crossing Bingo, which I'm planning to, maybe I would take that approach to it. I don't know. Maybe. I really want to do Animal Crossing Bingo. I think that would be fun. Okay. Let me quickly check the errands before I leave this place for good. I want to make sure I'm done with Ding Dong Dell. Highly recommend that one. Really? Okay, I'm excited. Okay. Alma Moon, Castaway Cove. I'm done with Ding Dong Dell. I'm leaving this place. I'm never returning. I just did... This was basically a backtracking stream. The stream was so uneventful, it probably won't make it on the YouTube channel. That's okay. We enjoy it now, those of us who are here. What last question mark? I'm so excited. I really like the bounty hunt rewards you earn. We vibe, we do. Yeah, my plans for the YouTube playthrough, it's basically just gonna be main story stuff. And I'm probably gonna leave out mainly most of like the side stuff. But it's really fun like doing it live and we're just chilling and chatting. Meg, hi! And you got the cozy emo. I'm so happy. Oh my gosh, how are you doing, Megan? It's so good to see you. Vibing and cozy, it sounds like the best night. Oh, booster shoots. Nice. Really good. Oh, for sure. Yeah, I imagine we'll get something at some point to be able to like, climb walls or like jump up to cliffs or something, because there are so many secrets I've seen in areas I can't reach in the overworld. Megan, it's so good to see you. Freaking love and appreciate you. I hope you're having the best week so far. Thanks for being here. So cute. I love them. Yeah, anyone just coming in. These are new emotes. I ended up taking the approach I took with my first batch of emotes. I didn't get them commissioned from scratch. I got them pay to use, basically, which I'm totally okay with. So, because I found them and I thought they really closely resembled my first emotes. And as much as I love my first emotes, for the past year I've been actively streaming. She hasn't opened up like commissions. She hasn't opened up customized emotes. Like I don't know if she's stepping away from art for a bit, but I just really want emotes and I didn't want to wait around for like my previous emote artist. And I found these and I think they're so cute and perfect. And I don't even mind that it's like a slightly different art style because I want to like honor and celebrate both art styles. That's okay if I have two different emote artists. But yeah, I paid to get them customized. So people could have the same template on Twitch, but I'm totally okay with that because the chances of you being in their like inner circle is so slim. And even if I saw someone with my emotes, I'd be like, hey, nice emotes. And I'm you know, I'm sure it'd be fun. I wouldn't mind. But yeah, these are emotes. The same color scheme as the first ones. I love them so much. Oh, we were talking about it at the start of stream, Megan. I'm having a dilemma about which one should be tier 1. I had 2 spots. I made the wave and cozy tier 1 because I feel like those would get used a lot. But I think the shy is so cute. And so I just made the rest bit emotes, but I'm thinking maybe I should make them all like the rest follower emotes so everyone can just use them. I like the blanky one. Yeah, if I were to go based on my favorite 2 out of all of these, the shy and the cozy are my favorite new ones by far. The rip and heart are basically duplicates, like new variations of emotes we already had, because we have a heart, a love, and a rip, but they just came in the bundle I got. So I just made the bit emotes if people want 2 variations of them. I don't know. Cozy and shy are my favorites, but I feel like hello and hype would be used more often, which makes me think those should be tier 1. I know, right? We got the two rips, and then we got the two loves. Gold emotes. Can't decide. Yeah, I can't decide either. I might just honestly make the rest like follower emotes so everyone can use all of them. I wish we had more emotes. Oh my goodness. I really do. But I mean, I don't want to ask for too much. It's so nice that Twitch gave us like 9 more slots out of the blue. You didn't miss too much. It was just a lot of backtracking and me making mistakes, basically. I'm gonna say it for sure. You love them a lot. Thank you, Megan. Yeah, I like it. It's like at a first glance, they're very consistent and similar with like my first batch of emotes, but you can tell that they're different, which I love though, because I like both art styles. And I need to make a panel on my Twitch like credits where I have links to their pages, because I think they're such talented artists. I'm glad you're doing well. Kind of tired, just relaxing. Oh, that's nice. I'm sorry to hear you're tired, but I'm glad you're able to relax and just take it easy for the day. The blanky one, yeah. Cozy and shy are my favorite by far. But I think I have a shy set to like the... Where is it? I think I have the shy set as like the highest bit emote. But it's so cute. I want everyone to just be able to use it. So I honestly might make the remaining ones follower emotes. But the thing is, we were talking about it, we could always like move things around and like see what ends up sticking. Because like Twitch has updated the emo page, so it's really user-friendly and you can just move things around to different tiers and stuff. So we could always like play around with different combinations, see which ones get used the most, and then just go from there. I see you! Hello! It's so good to see you again. Okay, and then we want to go this way? Yeah. But yeah, I think I'm gonna put them all on Discord for sure. Oh no! I don't want to fight! All the friends, all the cuties is here, oh my goodness. Thanks for saying you like the emotes. Oh, all of you have been so kind about the emotes today. I'm so happy that you all like them. I think they're so cute. We'll throw Momo in there. Changing the sub badges? I don't know. I like the sub badges. I've thought about it, but they very much like match the old branding, like the kind of like pink and purpley stars. I like them though. I don't know. Because I feel like stars is gonna be like a part of my like branding no matter what. Like even with the new colors, it's like I have little stars all over my display picture and stuff. I think I'll always keep the badges and the bit badges. I like the stars and the clouds. Badges are so cute, yeah. I think I'll probably always keep them. No. They're so cute, thank you, thank you. The emo artist was so sweet. Both of the ones I've worked with have been so lovely. I definitely want to make like a credits panel. Twinkly Shy in my life? Yeah, I'm so tempted to just make... I don't... it's I'm having such a dilemma. Twinkly Wave makes sense as a tier 1 emo because it's gonna be used all the time. Twinkly Shy, I don't know if it could be used in as many contexts, but I think it's just like the cutest one. Twinkly Shy is like one of the main reasons I wanted to go with this artist. I think it's so cute. And I love my favorite ones for sure. Shy, Cozy. Shy and Cozy. They're all cute though. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I don't have any follower emotes. I don't even know how many slot streamers get. Cozy. Shy, Hype, and Cozy. Hype would be used a lot too. Like, I mean, in terms of like what would be the most, I don't know, relevant, I feel like Hype and Wave would make sense as tier 1 emotes, but those two aren't my favorite. I don't know. I'm probably overthinking it. Like, they're all so cute. I might just like alternate and switch them out. Cozy's so cute. I feel like Cozy makes sense because we always talk about Cozy vibes. Yeah, I really like them. I'm happy with them. I wasn't even planning on getting new emotes anytime soon. I think I was kind of holding out for my old emo artist. And then I've just been browsing through Etsy. And I was like, you know what? These are so cute. I'm just gonna buy them. And then, yeah, it just happened over the span of like the last couple of days. Only supposed to play cozy games. Nothing else. Only cozy games allowed. Twinkly Cozy until I saw it. It is really cute. It's everything I would have wanted in a cozy emote. And a shy emote too. I'm just gonna save everywhere. No, Joel, it's funny. I appreciate you. Right. Flashbacks. Oh, I love the emotes. And I like that at first glance, it's not too strikingly different from my original emotes. That it kind of seems like it's, you know, it's not really consistent. Like, with the color scheme and everything, it looks really consistent, which I'm happy about. And it's like a similar enough art style. They're both like a cute, chibi art style. If that's how you say it. Okay. I'm hoping we don't have to go through the Golden Grove ever again. No, I don't want to fight you. Okay, I just dodged that. Thank you. Well, that's the thing. I think they're all so cute. You can't go wrong. I know that the Love and the Rip are definitely going to stay as bit emotes just because it doesn't make sense to have two different variations of the same type of emote in the same tier. I don't know. We shall see. Actually, you know what I could do? I mean, since people, if people are sub, they already have a Love and a Rip emote. It doesn't make sense for the variations of those to be bit emotes. I could make the new Love and the new Rip follower emotes, and then I could make Hype and Cozy like the first two levels of bit emotes, because I think a lot of people have those ones unlocked. I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll have to figure it out. Okay, we're gonna go back here. You got this. Thank you. I wish I could have all tier 1. Okay. Now we have to talk to that man. True. We'll figure it out. Maybe I'll make a Discord poll, just to get a general idea of which ones people like most. I don't know. I feel like it's Hype and Cozy. Not Hype and Cozy. Shy and Cozy. Those ones are just so cute. Oh, okay, yay. Okay, chat, we did it. It took us, what, like 3.5 hours to just kind of catch up to where we were trying to, you know, where we were trying to be at the start of stream. It's 5 seconds. Counting. Did you decide? Okay, too late. Channel banned. Channel taken down. Who's that person at the... So I don't even know what I did, what that guy gave me, or if it's important. Oh, I just like did a wall bounce. Gosh, I'm on X Games mode. Who is this NPC over here? Why is this glowing? Who are you? Hello. Interesting, very interesting. You keep familiars. Oh, this is, yes, this is one of the side quests. Okay, this ended up being... Well, I'm still gonna go for a while, so I'm gonna try to have some main story progress. But so far, it's like basically a side quest grinding stream, which I'm okay with. He wants us to get him a familiar. Assist in some groundbreaking research by taming certain creatures and bringing them to me for study. Okay. I guess we could do that. What's progress? Yeah, it's just vibes. No game progress, just vibes. Good vibes. No game progress. Resemble a bunch of unripe bananas? I don't think I've seen any creature like that. And one that wears a purple turban. Interesting. Oh, absolutely. Let me see if my journal gives me more specifics. A fisherman's woe? Where are these all coming from? Oh, we've talked. Okay. Okay. Awesome. Desert creatures. Okay, it doesn't tell me. That's okay. Using frostbite. Okay. I feel like I have all of these. Let me just look at my map. We're gonna go talk to these people. Grumbus. Yes, Kristen. Grumbus. I can't believe it. Oh my god, I literally... You're all gonna judge me so hard. I still have to do most of my Christmas shopping. It's okay. Most years I do it last minute under pressure. But this year I have valid like reasons and excuses. Like things have been really like... really crazy for me lately. But I'm getting worried because COVID is so bad in my province right now. We're out of the blue potentially gonna go in like a 4th lockdown. Like our cases are like really bad because of the variant going around. So I'm apparently hearing that like things might shut down within the next couple days. I don't know. Me too, Megan, me too. It's so stressful to know what to get people. I hold it off until the last minute for sure. I'm backtracking again. What am I doing? I think I might... Maybe tomorrow... Well, I have an afternoon stream tomorrow. Maybe if tomorrow's stream is shorter... I don't know. Maybe I could go do some shopping every day. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Astro. Air fryer is true. Can't go wrong with an air fryer. I feel like I usually opt for gift cards and stuff like that. I don't know. The older I get, I'm like, I'm gonna like not guess what people want. I'm just gonna let them kind of, you know, decide for themselves. I don't know. I feel like you can't go wrong with gift cards. It takes away like the personalization out of like special gifts and like people opening them and being excited, but you can't go wrong with gift cards. True. Find Old Smoky. Okay. Old diary. Okay, so he lost his thing. Yes. I don't know where I'll find that. I seem to remember composing a little something while leaning against a fine old tree at the foot of the volcano. I'm gonna be all over this map. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's tough. Oh, that's amazing, Joel. Better than cash. I don't know. Cash is good too. Because it could help with like practical matters for people. Credit debit? That's true. You just got done today? That's so nice. I think I was talking to Brandon. I think he took advantage of me being at my sister's because after work, I guess he went straight to like a shopping center. And I was like, where'd you go? He's like, well, I can't tell you because I went shopping to get your presents because you weren't home. I was like, okay. And then he came home. He's like, okay, I have to hide them before you stream. I was like, okay. That's so sweet. I have to get most of my stuff. I've only gotten little basic things for people, but not anyone's main presents. I can't believe Christmas just kind of sneaks up on us out of nowhere. Brandon, well played, right? He's like, she's at Ada's for a sleepover. I'm gonna do my shopping after work. I owe the bank my soul. Yeah, same. I didn't venture too far up the slopes, mind you. Oh gosh, we were already there, and now we're gonna have to backtrack again. I could do this stuff off stream. Like, I'm thinking maybe I could just kind of progress with the main story now. I could always save a lot of the bounties for off stream to keep these streams interesting, because I feel like this is probably quite boring to watch me just running around not doing much. Oh, where's this third person? Gift cards are good, true. I know personally, like, if I like gift cards because I'm like kind of picky about things I like. And of course I appreciate all gifts, but like usually a lot of times people buy you gifts based on like their own tastes and preference and style. So I'd rather have a gift card to like a place I like, and then I can kind of choose for myself. I don't know. Never boring, thank you. I'm having a good time. Oh, that's amazing, Astro. Oh my god, that's amazing. That's what I'm thinking. Me and like my family and like friends I've spoken with, the older you get, instead of just kind of like trying to guess what people like and getting them things that like they won't really use, I find as you get older, like everyone just wants practical things. Like I'd be so happy if I got like a grocery store like gift card or like something to just like something practical, you know what I mean? Instead of people just kind of like getting each other things that it's just gonna like sit around and collect dust. I don't know. Of course anything is so appreciated, but I don't know. $2.
Savor the flavor of the legendary tikka masala.
So cute.
Wow, this smells great.
Aww.
It really does. Wow.
Wait, you actually meant 70 gifts? You weren't exaggerating,
I just
Colin?
can't hold back. I'm going in.
Yeah, me too. Here
Gosh, I can't even think of like 3 gifts to buy for like my mom, Ada, and Brandon. I'm stressed about 3 people.
The spicy beef and veg is a marriage made in curry heaven. The Raj Mahal is a spicy oasis in a desert of disappointment.
Oh my
I
gosh.
never had it before, but this is the best curry I ever ate.
Aw.
You are surprised and elated, I see. The Sheikh's special spices
Cute.
never fail. The delicate harmony
It's
of
big
spice
family.
and tender beef intertwining with the subtle aromas of...
The same, Joel.
But they are not listening to a word I say.
Aw.
Eat, friends, and be merry. Raj's curry pot never runs dry.
Yippee!
This game is so cute. These cutscenes are so wholesome. Oh! Very confused for a moment there. Oh, I'm so sorry for any confusion. Yeah, I say Brandon a lot in streams because my boyfriend of 6 years is Brandon, who I live with, and my sister's fiance, whom she's been with for 10 years and is marrying, is also Brandon, and my future brother-in-law. So there are a lot of Brandons in my life, so I say Brandon a lot. So yeah, I'm sorry if anyone's named Brandon in chat, and you're, every time, you know, every 5 minutes you're like, huh? What? So many Brandons in this community too. God. Lots of Brandons for sure. And it's actually kind of funny because one of my like really good friends, who went to see the Spider-Man movie with them today. The younger brother who he lives with is also Brandon. So two Brandons went to see Spider-Man today, and if me and my Brandon had gone, it would have been 3 Brandons in the same group. A lot of Brandons in like my circle. And Brandons are great. Get yourself a Brandon. Great friends, great partners, just great people. Brandon. Get yourself a Brandon. Okay, 4 mere sips. Okay. Okay. We've done so many side quests today. We haven't even done that much, but it's been a lot to like, you know, kind of get the ball rolling with them. It's a lot of backtracking. I think I can grind these ones off stream a little bit. Because they're not too exciting as far as like story goes. So I think I'm gonna go down to that new area. And maybe we can see if there's like an NPC we could talk to in regards to like the main story? I don't know. Heart of Mix Brandon. Let's do that. We're gonna leave Alma Moon. Anything else any of the other side quests here I'm gonna have to take like a lot of time to do, I think. And I did want to do some main story stuff today. So I think I'm gonna kind of go see what's going on in that little like town that we went to at the start of stream. How do I get out of this place? Okay. If I have to leave town and like sail across the ocean, I don't know if I'm gonna do that just yet. Because I feel like it would be a hassle to come back and work on these side quests. But I'm gonna see if I can like progress my main story a little bit. Only know 1 Victorian, 1 Polly? True. For the Babana monster? I don't know who that is. Is that... I will ask about the monsters. Because I don't want to try to figure it out. So, they were saying one of the monsters has like a purple turban on their head. That sounds familiar. Like one of these overworld ones. I don't think I've encountered a monster that looks like a Babana. Who is that and where are they? Yeah, I feel like I'm going to start grinding some of these bounties off stream. Because they take a lot of time. And it is chill to stream, but I feel like the main story stuff is the most exciting. Okay, let's go down here. There's definitely going to be some kind of like... some kind of bounty award I'm going to get where you can climb cliffs. Maybe I'll get like moon boots. Just look at this, y'all. There's a secret cave. I'm excited to get to that point. No! I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight any of you. Leave me alone, all of you. Oh. Oh, actually, now that you say it, it sounds kind of familiar. Yeah, I'm probably gonna leave that till off stream, honestly. Maybe I'll even like kind of play it a bit tonight. Like grind some bounties off stream. Oh, I'm struggling. No worries. I wish you a wonderful rest of stream, wonderful night. Oh, I love you too, Melly. Thank you for being here. I hope you have a really wonderful sleep. And I appreciate you and all your sweet messages and edits and you hanging out with us. Oh, he's sleeping. Can I, no. I was gonna say, can I add him to my familiar team if he's sleeping? But he needs hearts over his head. He was so bored of the fight, he just passed out. Have a good night, Mally. Thank you so much for being here. Monolith if you can. Stone pillar looking guys. Okay, good to know. I'll keep that in mind for sure. Maybe I'll do that, like kind of grind some combat and bounties off stream, and I'll try to save the main story stuff for stream, I think. I think that's a good approach to take. Yeah, because I was excited to like progress with main story stuff this stream, and it's been, gosh, like, it's been so long of just like bounty hunting and stuff, and we haven't even finished all of them. I think I'll do that. Maybe I'll try to progress the main story a bit here, and I'll try to finish these off stream, I think. Okay. What I meant to find a thief. I'm gonna go to the star. Main story. Let's do at least one main story task this stream. Only know one Meg. It's the best Meg. We have the best Meg here. Evie's a thief. She stole my heart. That's a mood. Retweet. I will tattoo that on my forehead. Okay, you're the fashion lady. I think I'm not gonna bother talking to people now. I'll do that later. Best Meg. Best Joel. Best Polly. Best Malay. Okay. Main quest. Back where we started like three and a half hours ago. Oh! I just know from like the menu trailer, the like little snippets of cutscenes I've seen from this game. I'm pretty sure this man is our third side quest. I have side quests on the brain. He's our third sidekick. Not sidequick. So I need to excuse myself. I can't speak English right now. Familiars are my sidekicks. This man will be my third partner on the journey. Sidequick. Who's that? No escape. Get back what you stole. Speaking legibly is hard. It absolutely 100% is. What do you mean? What am I? She's really twinkly raging. She's putting her whole body into it. What do you mean? What am I on about? A Great Pot, of course. Favorite anime like ever? Cowboy Bebop? After like 20 years of... Pot. Oh, this thing? What's wrong with him, man? It's like he doesn't even remember stealing it.
What
It's
do
a
I want
fancy
with
pot.
this piece of rubbish? If you want it, it's yours.
Oh no!
I'm sure it will make you very happy. See ya!
Oh, what a sneaky man. What was that all about? Why would he steal something then just throw it away like that? Why would he? What was he thinking? Maybe he's creating a diversion. I don't reckon he was thinking it at all, man. I've never heard of it. Cowboy Bebop? How do you mean? Well, he ain't bothered what he steals. It's just the stealing he's in it for, isn't it? You mean he enjoys stealing for its own sake? Yeah, that's about the size of it. I'm no expert, mind. If that's really true, he's even more horrible than I thought. Well, never mind that for 1 minute. Let's get this old pot back to the peddler, shall we? He must be worried sick, the poor fellow. Let's take it back to him. Yeah, I think I'll do as many main story things in this area as I can before they try to, like, make me progress to a new area altogether. Poor Jerpy, oh no! I should be carrying that. And then I'll probably maybe wrap up, and then maybe I'll try to do some bounties off stream. I think that's a good plan. Oh, that's amazing. I'll have to look into it. Okay, we're going the right way. I want to go... I want to speak to you, I believe. Poor Drippy. Oh, that's incredible, Joel. That's awesome to hear. Excuse me, sir. I think this belongs to you. Indeed. You recovered it? Yes, we did. The thief got away, unfortunately, but we got your pot back for you. Curses. I mean, is that so? You have my thanks. Crikey, don't go being too grateful, will you? It's not like it's flipping heavy or anything. Never works, that's true. Yeah. Forgive me, it is just that I was rather pleased to finally rid myself of it. Oh, so maybe he's a nice thief and it was a pre-planned arrangement. It was all staged. The man you chase, he is a habitual thief. He does not care what he steals. So, as ever, I called after him. Stop, thief. When I saw what he had taken, I gave thanks to the ancients. I gave thanks for being robbed. In this instance, yes. You see, this pot, no matter how I try, it will not open. Therefore, I cannot use it to store my wares. I feel like I'm gonna have to use my spell on it. Interesting. Yes, you must take it for apprehending the thief. It's the least I can do. You're giving it to us just like that? Hold on a second. You just told us it's flippin' useless, and now you're pretending you're doing us a favor giving it to us. What's going on, man? And perhaps you will think of it as a souvenir of your visit to the Castaway Cove, Jewel of the Seven Seas. A souvenir, a great big pot like this. Yes, a most wondrous souvenir. It's no ordinary pot after all. Oh, poop. If the rumors are to be believed, it was once used by an ancient royal family. The Hyrulean royal family? Interesting. Just kidding. It has an illustration... Wait. Illustrious in real history. True. If you have a moment, I recommend saving. Not sure when you do the loss. Oh, okay, I'll definitely do that. If that's true, we can't accept it. It's too valuable. You must. I'm so grateful to you. So very grateful for your help. Think nothing of it. Go now. Take it. Go. Be gone. Okay. You said yes? What did you do that for, Mun? What do you mean, Mr. Drippy? Did I do something wrong? Heartbreaking true. I feel like I saved quite recently. I've been saving very frequently. And now that I think about it, I don't know when the last save would have been, actually. So I will save for sure. Yeah, that's like the worst. Better to oversave than not save enough. It's a good habit to save a ton. Yeah. Well, I feel like we've been saving throughout all the treks, but oh, that would suck to lose all that. As if he didn't take it, he seems real worried. We'll save for sure after this cutscene. Worried that you would think me ungrateful. Oh, me too. At least double save at the very least. Just gotta be extra sure. Thank you so very much. Something funny's going on here. Come on, tell us. There's something wrong with this pot, isn't there? Wrong? Of course not. I don't know, peddler. You're acting kinda sus. It's simply that the lid will not open. Perhaps now and again, spine-chilling clatterings emanate from within. Not just me. Oh, definitely not. I feel like that's like a universal gamer experience. You gotta like at least double or triple save just to be safe. Only ever once in a while. It is nothing. Or if not, at least I understand you, Jewel. I relate. The lid won't open, but strange sounds come from inside. I feel like one of the worst feelings is when you end up dying and oh my gosh, you have that panicked moment. You're like, oh, I don't know the last time I saved. And you lose so much progress. It's happened to all of us. I feel like from that point on, you always gotta double and triple save. Ben! Ben! Hello! Thank you for renewing your sub! For 11 months. Only almost a freaking year. Thank you so much for renewing your sub. Oh my goodness. I appreciate that so much. How are you doing, Ben? Thank you. Appreciate you. How are you doing? How's your day going? I hope you're having a good week. Life's going well. Hope streams are going well. Hope holiday season's going well. Yeah, I remember that. I remember you got that huge, like, year-long package. Back when I first bought it. That's crazy. Thank you for doing that in the first place. That's so wild, Ben. It's actually kind of like a good investment, though. I know the longer you sub to someone in advance, I think you save some money. A sexy Santa cosplay stream? Oh no. I gotta tune in. I feel like that's something that like people don't want to miss. That will be an iconic Alonius Plays moment. That will be one for the books. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. I feel like that's how I picture you. Just smile through the pain. Autosave. Ah, interesting. That is iconic. That will be one for the books, Ben. I am so excited for you. Smile through the pain. Literally. A smile through the pain stream. You'll do it. You'll rock it. You'll crush it. It will be amazing. Twitch should put you on the front page. I'm gonna be there for that. All night because of true Spain without the A. True Spain without the A. True. Smile through the Spain without the A. The lid won't open, but strange sounds coming from inside. Spain. Oh! Interesting. Spin. You got me there. I'll be a monkey's uncle. Why won't it open, Mr. Drippy? Well, thank you for continuing your advanced subscription. I guess that's how you'd say that, yeah. Meaning pain. Usual usage of that phrase is I am in Spain without the S. Oh yeah! Oh my gosh, yeah, that's true. And I assumed... That's true. Interesting, I'm gonna have to use that on people. I feel like most people would think pain without even actually looking at it or thoroughly reading through that. Immediately end stream. I've seen those ones. Right as the stream started for like 2 weeks straight. Oh no, that's pretty funny. I mean, technically you could start up right after, but that'd be taking away the fun of it. That's cruel. Cauldron. My father used to have one. Powerful magic. Magic words written in the Wizard's Companion. Right now? Why not? Magic words are in the Wizard's Companion. Let me take a look. Interesting. You do remember how to read your Wizard's Companion, don't you, Ollie boy? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It will take me a while to find it. Next cosplay redemption? I don't know. I haven't really been in the mood for cosplay lately, so I haven't turned off. I still have a... one I have to do from the 1K stream, too. But yeah, I'll probably get to it eventually. Here for it. I don't know if I'll add the redemption back anytime soon. I haven't really been in a cosplay mood lately. 22.7. That's a lot. No longer redeemable. Yeah, maybe one day I'll bring it back. Maybe I'll kind of add a twist on the redemption or how I go about it. We'll see. I'll have to figure it out. I think maybe if I add it back as a channel redemption, I'll say choose a cosplay from like my list of cosplays. I think it's just like having it up in the air and having to put a lot of time into it and money can suck. Maybe I'll do cosplays I'm in the mood for as sub goals. I'll have to figure it out. I do like cosplay, but I think I may want to like revamp it a bit. You'll never play a particular game ever again. Only play that game. Wow, that's giving a lot of power to his community. Oh my gosh. Oh, thanks, Joel. Yeah, I'm having fun with it, and I'm sure I'll like want it. I'll have the itch to like do it again at some point, but not really for the time being. I'm excited for yours though, Ben. Cosplay is really fun. Really, really fun. Let's see, you don't have to read the whole thing. Okay. Alchemical Cauldron. It will be in the chapter on alchemy. Makes sense. I'm nervous, but thank you. Well, I'm so sorry if you already said it and I missed it, Ben, but do you have a specific day planned for that? When is that? Or are you still trying to figure out the details of it? Gosh, I'm hungry. My stomach's rumbling. I feel like I'm gonna wrap up soon. I'm so hungry. Red corset with the Santa hat is the idea. That's gonna be freaking iconic. Oh my gosh. When is that? I've got to try to tune in for that. Time frame puts it best around Wednesday. I will be keeping an eye on your Discord. Oh, I saw it. Alchemy. Maybe... Turn the page. Interesting. can't find what I need. Something about like a cauldron, unlocking things. I don't know. Save, yes, thank you, thank you. Ooh, thanks for the shout out for Ben. This part's silly. I'll take like... I feel like I'm getting kind of like over trying to solve things today. I'll take full like pizza pop backseating if anyone knows where I'm meant to look. Oh. Let me save. My stomach's rumbling like crazy. I gotta make some food tonight. You think this part's silly? Okay. Yeah, I don't quite know where I'm meant to be looking. Go backwards in the book. Like, go backwards? Like, start at the end and go backwards? Is that what you mean? I don't know if there's something that's obvious that I'm missing. Page backwards? Okay. Oh! Interesting. Okay. Genie? Oh my gosh. Is Robin Williams gonna be in the cauldron? Figure that out. Yeah, that's confusing. I appreciate you letting me know. Open sesame. Open sesame. It's a Mario. Open sesame. It's a Chris Pratt. That's everything. I feel so like, I don't know, I feel so overtired right now. I feel kind of delirious. Jelly. Okay, I feel like I'm gonna wrap up soon. I feel kind of sleepy. One step ahead of the bread line. One swing ahead of the sword. I steal only what I can afford, and that's everything. One jump ahead of the lawman. Can I space? Hello? So confused. Why can't I? Oh, it's a blank spot. Gotcha. Caps lock? Or uppercase, I should say. I don't even remember. There were I don't know if capitalization matters. It was all capitalized, wasn't it? As an actor for Garfield. Really? Interesting. Crisp Rat is a weird fit, right? Alphabetical order, I know. Does anyone remember? Was it all capitalized? I don't know if specific things like that matter. I didn't. Oh god, I did not mean to click that. Open sesame. I didn't mean to click that. We gotta start from the beginning. The sesame part was capitalized though, wasn't it? No capitals? Oh, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah, I guess as long as you get like the characters right, it should be fine. Gotcha. cap sensitive. Gotcha. Let's see. Yeah, I'm getting kind of tired and really hungry. I feel like I'm gonna kind of see where this goes, and then we'll probably save soon. Open sesame. Sweet. For the DS. Yeah. I know typing on Switch can be kind of annoying sometimes. Whoa! Do 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 do. I forget the song. You ain't never had a friend like me.
Master. But it matters not. Your right to command me will be judged in battle. Huh? Where? Where is it?
It's like Aladdin, but Ni no Kuni.
Now to arms!
I have to fight him? No, he was my friend. He's my genie. I wish for you to not attack me. I wish for you to not throw these hands. Oh my goodness. Oh, he is... Ah! Defend! Oh my god, he's slicing my friends! This is not okay. I've had enough of you. Genie of College? I don't like it. Yeah, Oliver. I don't like this genie one bit. I take my time to free you. I hope I defended in time. And you try to fight me? Oh my gosh. What is happening here? This genie has chaotic energy. Okay. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it feels unnatural. It really does. Oh my gosh, he is very powerful. I was not prepared to like have a big boss fight here, if I'm being honest. I did. Okay, thank you, chat, for reminding me to save. Okay, thank you so much, because I don't know if I'm gonna make this on my first try. I wasn't really expecting to have like a big fight here. Why can I not access my spells? Because I'm Nugget Head, that's why. I'm just gonna keep spamming like spells. That works for us with the oh, I didn't defend in time with the lava monster. Yeah, it seems like it a little bit. Hey, Mary Poppins. To try and poke you with that parasol. Now's your chance to give him no, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, actually, we'll try that. I feel like I excel at fights from a distance than like going and just whacking him, because he does a ton of damage. So I want all of these. Wow, we're getting a ton of drops since claiming that bounty reward. I'm gonna switch to Oliver. I'm just gonna spam his spells, to be honest. I'm just gonna do that and hope for the best. He's already like half health. I mean, as long as I don't really take too much damage and I stay out of his way. Oh, defend. Oh my god, I missed it. Ah! Oh my gosh, she is so chaotic. Sir, please! I get it with you, not with your fancy tricks and your show-off thing. You know what? Just let me fight you, okay? I've had enough of you. And your flashy moves. Defend! Oh my gosh, he's so aggressive. I really can't stand this man. Okay, spells. I hate that sight of him just like... Oh, I should defend? Okay, good, I got that in time. Check yourself before you wreck yourself, Jimmy. What's with him in this blue dress? And that cheeky little grin. He's so sad. So anytime he has his umbrella out, I wanna whoop his ass. Right? No, Oliver, stop trying to go fight him. You're good at spells. Okay, he's getting kind of low. Oh, defend. Okay, I'm gonna claim all of this. And we're gonna just keep doing this. It's getting close. Getting close. Come on. Just a few more. Nice. Oh. Nice. Hubble bubble. Hubba bubba. Why is there a timer on him? I'm so confused. Should I still be defending? Oh, it was leading up to it. I was defending at the wrong time. Oh, he just exploded. I am going to heal. I will do that. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness. Now I'm getting stressed. Close to the end, he's like pulling his best moves. Oh, I don't really have anything that heals my magic. Oh my gosh. That's not good. Oh, I should have defended that. Oh, it's gonna have a countdown. Okay, so I think I want to defend now. Don't die now. I'm gonna try my best to stay alive. I can't do anything. Oh geez, I'm nervous. Well, that only swords for me. Yeah, he's doing the full shebang with me. He is pulling all the ropes here. His eyes though, it's kind of dreamy. I'm a little nervous now. No. Oh jeez, provision? Oh my god, no, I'm getting worried. I don't... Oh, I needed that actually. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Oh my gosh. I want to get that MP, but I have to defend this. Anything will help. Oh my gosh, stop with these fancy moves, dude. Oh, he's just doing this over and over again. Oh, come on, Mr. Penguin. I needed that. I can't defend. Oh my goodness, I like... I don't have enough magic to like... Oh my gosh, no defend. Oh my goodness. Ah! I don't have enough magic to really do spells, so I'm just gonna try to fight him. But I need to defend because his big attacks do a lot of damage. I don't have enough magic. I'm just gonna keep hitting him, but I won't really do much. Nuggethead, you got this. It's all coming down to you, Nuggethead. Come on, I believe in you, Nuggethead. Nope, Nuggethead. Oh my gosh, Nuggethead. It's all on you now. It's all on you, Nuggethead. Come on, Nuggethead. Come on, Nuggethead. Oh, Nuggethead saves the day again. I'm very stressed right now. Easy? That was not easy. Oh, that was close. Oh my goodness. Pro gamer, first try. Thank you so much. Then your spells? You think so? I don't know. Nuggethead has really good moves. A strong attack. That was a big fight. I wasn't expecting that. I'm mad at that genie. I freed him and he attacked me. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why would you just attack us like that? Worth getting the DLC? Oh, I feel like I'm missing a lot, chat. Just talking about games. Video games. Oh my gosh. I should have been using Nugget Head the whole time. But I don't know if I would have been able to heal up frequently enough. Because he was doing like really close damage directly to Nugget Head. See, slower progress but safer from a distance. Because I'm so bad at the controls and switching over fast. I don't know if I would have been able to heal up that frequently. But Nugget Head was good at the end there for sure. That was tough. That was tough. Yeah, I guess you could take a couple different approaches to that. Your name is Oliver, Master. I'm sorry. Most illustration... Wait, oh. Most illustrious Master Oliver, your prowess in battle is unsurpassed. Graceful, fearsome, yet merciful. Truly, you are a master worthy of alchemy, genie of the pot. Yeah, for sure. I'll go take a look. Genie? That's right, Ollie boy. Every cauldron has a genie inside it, see? They do what's known as alchemy for you, but they have to test you first to see if you're worthy. Oh, I see. That's why the big red bruiser started on you. Nothing personal, like if you're after a cauldron, it's the only way. It's traditional, see? Quick maths. Gee, you could have warned me, Mr. Drippy. When first I laid eyes on you, Master, your diminutive size worried me most prodigiously. But you have humbled me. You have reminded me that a book may never be judged by its cover, no matter how unimpressive it may be. I bow to you, Master, now and forevermore. Pleased to meet you too. I got a cauldron. So now I just have a genie forever? I must pay you tribute. Please accept these humble gifts. Bottle of pixie dew? Bunch of sour grapes? Bundles of slumber knot leaves? You must combine these items with the power of alchemy. They will produce a most wondrous and magical result. Now, Master, it seems you are still in need of instruction concerning the use of the cauldron. There are 2 ways to alchemize. We're still learning, like, mechanics at this point in the game. Every time I'm like, okay, I think I have a hang of, you know, the menu, the inventory, the mechanics. It's like, here's something new for you. When you possess the alchemical formula of the item you desire, simply select follow the formula and you shall have it in an instant. I mean, that's kind of neat, actually. I like that. Not as bad as Monster Hunter. I've never played Monster Hunter. Yeah, so many tutorials in this game. It's nice how they spread it out, though. Imagine if they gave this to you all at the start of the game. It would be like 5 streams of just tutorial. But should you not possess the formula, you may select mix and match to combine ingredients to your heart's content. I've heard those games are really fun, Monster Hunter games. I pray you will produce the most wondrous and magical results, Master. For your first steps on the path of the alchemist, I recommend that you follow a formula. Do not run before you can walk, Master. Thank you, Megan. No worries at all. Thank you for being here. Have the you know, the most relaxing evening. I appreciate you hanging out with us. Yeah, we'll see you soon, whether it's here or in your streams. Have a wonderful sleep, Megan. Sending good vibes your way. Have a good night. Oh my gosh, I love seeing the new emotes in chat. I keep seeing people use them and I glance at them quickly and for a split second I'm like, oh, those emotes are so cute. Whose are those? I'm like, oh, those are mine. Oh, I love them. I'm waiting to get Rise until Sunbreak comes out. How many Monster Hunter games are there? Have a wonderful sleep, Megan. Thanks for being here. And for this, your first alchemical experiment, I present you also with a formula. Behold. Oh, you got them too, Ben. Yeah, we got some cute ones. I'm trying to figure out how I want to move them around because I really like Shy as well. And we also have a hype. I don't know. Maybe I'll make some follower emotes so everyone gets them. I have the remainders as bit emotes right now. But maybe I'll make some follower emotes so everyone can use them. They're so cute. 100% Shy's boss. That's what I'm saying. I knew the moment I saw these, I was like, Cozy, Shy. 2 cutest by far. And it seems like a lot of people really like Shy and Cozy. I think so too. Those are my 2 favorites. But I'm having a dilemma because I feel like high, like the wave and hype would be used so much more frequently. But it's shy is so cute. Come on. I love shy. I think shy I should make a tier 1. It's just so cute. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that. The head pat one. Oh, that's one of our original emotes, so that's not a new one. I love that though. That one doesn't get used a whole lot, but I think it's my favorite emote from our like first batch of emotes. I think the pat is so cute. I love it. It kind of gives me like shy energy. It's like the big eyes and it's like, oh, it's so cute. I love it. I'll have to play around with it. Pat emotes are always cute. They're very, very cute. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna keep these new emotes on my stream for like maybe the next week, and I'm just gonna ask people's opinions and suss it out a bit. I'll be like, what emotes do you like? But I don't know. Doing great, thank you. I might make a Discord poll, maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Maybe I will make some of the remaining ones follower emotes instead of sub emotes. I don't know. Or again, what I'm thinking is because since we technically already have a love emote and a rip emote, I could make those two follower emotes because they're like duplicates of like new variations of emotes I already have. So it's like, you know, yeah, there's not really that much appeal to them. And then I could make, I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I do not know. It'll all come together. Yeah, we'll see what works, what gets used the most. A formula, behold! Thanks for the hydrate bed! Thank you, thank you. Oh, that's the page we were just looking at, is it not? Fuck your bladder. That's okay, I'll probably end soon. And then I'll pee all I want. You must use a formula I give you. Okay. Sprite Dew. Like Sprite and Mountain Dew mixed together. I don't know. Though not technically dew, this is a sprightly byproduct is blessed with miraculous healing properties. Restores 200 HP to all allies. This, okay. I like making spells or cauldron solutions. Alchemy. This is cool. Thanks for the quote. Okay, so he gave me everything I need, so I'm gonna make it. Yes. That's a lot of HP. I've got to save that for a special fight. Yay! Work of wonder. Your cauldron is capable of many more such miracles. It can produce weapons, armor, medicines, and treasure of every kind. Oh wow, so this will probably be a pretty big thing in the game that's used frequently, I'm assuming. Interesting. A boat. Okay. So if I need to find a boat, is that what he said? Find yourself a boat, a ship. Okay, that kind of works out then, because that makes me think I'm gonna kind of go to the next main area. And I want to do my bounties, but I do want to end stream anyway. If I'm being honest, I'm very tired and very hungry. And we've been going for a while, because we had to restart stream, what, like an hour and a half in? So it's been pretty long. Nice. Nice. Very sad. I know. Oh yes, okay. Thank you for reminding me. I'm gonna go there quickly. Hi Luke, how are you doing today? How do I see that again? Wrong page. Okay, who am I looking at? What did you want me to see in here again? Astro? We can do that. How are you doing, Fluke? It's good to see you. Go back to equipment? Okay. Okay. What am I looking at? Gosh, I'm sleepy. I do be super sleepy right now. Am I looking for a certain familiar? Oh, Nuggethead, hit X. Okay. Please. Cut loose. Oh, I think I only have one of his moves. Oh my goodness. Yeah, because he only has cut loose, but he knows so much more. Oh, this opens up a whole ton of possibilities. What tricks are good? I would assume the ones that take more magic are probably the most effective. Oh, I don't know which ones to use now. Let's sort this out quickly. Dealing physical damage. Physical damage to a single enemy. Blinding a single enemy. Flying ball of flame deals fire damage, so that would depend on like elemental circumstances. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Smash it. I feel like I'd want something more general that could work in like, you know, in a lot of different types of fights. Pent up energy pummels a single enemy, dealing physical damage. That probably does a lot of damage. It uses, and you need a lot of magic to use that. Doubles your attack. Wow. Kyle, thank you for lurking. I don't know how you want to approach a fight. I like to stand at a distance and like stay safe and do as much damage as possible. This one's kind of appealing to me a little bit. Kyle, hello. I can always switch these out now that I know this is a feature. Wow, there's so much to this like menu and oh gosh, and the mechanics. Oh my goodness, I'm still figuring everything out. Why don't I try roly-poly? I don't know. I could always change these around. Wow, I can do this with all of them. Oh my gosh. Let's try... That's kind of a neat feature. Roly-poly. Sharpener is? Okay. Good to know. Is there a way to tell which one's good with which, I don't know. Which type of familiars? I feel like I want that pebble pelt. A roly-poly, perhaps, as well. Let's try this. Okay, we can't do any more here. Let's try this. Interesting. I might just leave these ones as is. Yeah. So this one can get one more. Healing tier. This one has good elemental attacks. Off to bed. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for that resub. Thanks for being here, chilling with us. I hope you have a great sleep, bed. Yeah, we'll be wrapping up shortly. Anyway. Thank you so much. I'm gonna try my best. Things have been busy, but I'm gonna try my best to tune into your cosplay stream. I'm gonna check your Discord and stuff. That is not something I want to miss. Have a good night, Ben. Thanks for being here. Healing tier. Like Rapunzel. I'm not gonna say anything. I don't want to spoil the end of Tangled. That's gonna be my first Discord movie night. That gives me Tangled energy. A healing teardrop falls, restoring a small amount of health to one ally. Edamame is Rapunzel. I kinda want to do that just because it like reminds me of Rapunzel. I don't really care about healing my allies though. I just want to attack and do damage. Dealing water damage. I'm gonna do the healing tier. I can almost change this. Okay, I'm happy with all this for now. We'll play around with different attacks, see what we like. I'm gonna save one last time. I think we're gonna end stream here. I think I'm gonna open my phone and see who's online. I think I can see a live list from the mobile app. I think so. That was a thing? No, I appreciate it because I have all these moves I could have been using this whole time that I didn't know about. I really, really appreciate that a ton. Thank you, thank you. Oh, look at those cute emotes. Oh, God, I love Shy and Cozy. Okay. Who do I have live? Do do dee da do do do. Ooh, I think I know who we'll go to. It's been a while, and they're grinding for materials in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, which is very appropriate to things we do on our channel. I think we're gonna go to Wily. Wily's got a fantastic energy. Wily plays tons with Zelda. It's been a while since we raided Wily. It is Smooth McGroove. It is. It do be Smooth McGroove. I feel so low energy. Thank you for being here, everyone. I feel like I'm so sleepy out of nowhere. Let me close my game. Thank you for pulling up the raid messages. Oh, maybe I should get hype in the raid messages. Anyway, I'll have to play around with it. Oh, no worries at all, Fluke. No worries, you didn't miss too much. It was kind of just like some side quest stuff for the most part. But there's the raid message. Maybe I should, yeah, replace something in the Twinkly raid with hype. But hype's a bit emo. I'm gonna have to figure it out. Oh, you're good, Fluke. Tomorrow I have an afternoon stream again, so I'm kind of trying to go back into like earlier times. But yeah, thank you for pulling up those raid messages. I'm gonna get the raid going to Wily. I would love for all of you to stick around. Wily is a wonderful streamer, has a really positive, upbeat, like such a endearing energy. You'll see the moment where you raid, she's probably gonna be so kind and welcoming and just hype everyone up. Yeah, playing Zelda, kind of grinding for 100%, I think, like we do. But yeah, feel free to copy your messages that the mods pulled up. That's the sub one, and just write up in chat. We've got the non-sub one. Let's go hype up Wily's stream, show them all the love. I'm gonna not look at my post-stream stats for the first time in my life. I'm gonna step away and just not know what my average viewer was. But, you know, out of sight, out of mind. I had fun with all of you who are here, so thank you to whoever was here, and however many of you were here. I appreciate it so much. Love you all so much. Yeah, no worries about tuning in close to the end. We didn't have like crazy progress today, but it was a chill time. 3 hours of content. It was like 4.5, I think. We had to restart stream at one point. But yeah, it wasn't just me like backtracking basically. But it was fun though. We had good chats. It was a good time. It was a really good time. Thanks for being here. I'll be live tomorrow on 1 p.m. Eastern, going back to the earliest streams. Breath of the Wild's Compendium, armor grinding, getting to the final stages. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, probably unscheduled stream Saturday and or Sunday. Yeah. See you guys over at Wily's stream. Let's go hype her up. Get your raid messages copied. Let's go show Wily all the love. Have a good night, everyone. See ya. Bye.